Hi, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to the real BBC. And there's only one question that we ask around these parts at the beginning of the show, and that is, how was your weekend?
What's that doing in the bottom right? Is that new?
Maybe.
I don't recognize it.
It's
like I know
widgets. They've added widgets now to StreamYard.
How much functionality have they added?
You can add a poll, or you can put a QR code. You know, maybe to go to a Gary brand of Gary that's branded Gary.
Well, good.
I just brand my women.
I'm like Nixium. I just brand my women.
I've told you guys to start
I invite them round for tea. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm just on the water. Gary, how you doing?
Good. Great.
Good.
Awesome.
Good.
Having a great day.
I don't want to make the show gay or anything, but
That's
nice hat.
a little late for that.
Nice hat. Gary coming out the closet with his hat on today. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Molly, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm all good. We've had the past few days have been eventful, and Gary's aware of a whole aspect that you have no context for. It's going to be very fun to inform you about, because it's developed way further. Gary's gotten way worse than what you would have seen on the last DFAB stream.
Whoa. That was something, dude. That was my favorite EFAB.
We're gonna do a round two.
Morley asked me, he said, have you heard about this person? And I was like, no, I've never heard of him. He's like, oh, good. He's like, because I got something for you today. And I was like, okay.
To
be honest, should we start with that? That sounds like a good starting point to me. But
absolutely welcome to.
Okay. So Morley takes.
If you can believe it, it all starts with Predator Badlands. All that time ago.
I'm already hard.
Exactly. So, movie comes out, we all make fun of it because it's really shitty. And Drinker the Fool makes his video.
First mistake.
What was it? What's he now? Chud something?
Critical grifter. I mean,
no. What is he called by?
Noted Chud.
Noted Chud.
Noted.
Hey, etymology in the chat.
So he does that, and a couple of people, lots of people, they sort of coalesce around this video, all doing responses, and a lot of them were very, very similar in how wrong they were. They all just got like loads of shit wrong. So we decided it would be a fun EFAB if we cut up a few of them together and just react and talk a bit more about how bad Predator Badlands is, the usual thing. And you can go see this. This episode was all the way back when Badlands was coming out, and there was 3 dudes, and one of them was called Artily Noah. And we were just noting as we were watching it how awful the points were, but also it was weird. Some of them were very similar to other ones. Like it's like, oh wow, these guys feels like they're in a call or something, all sharing points. I don't know what's going on. It's kind of weird.
Whoa. By the way, okay, is this going where I think it's going? Come on, no, hope so.
How very strange. But we went through the episode. It was funny. They were crappy, responses, and we just moved on with our lives. And then so a friend of mine who's in a completely other sphere of YouTube doing more like drama and commentary stuff, he stumbles across this guy in a completely different context. And people tell me, it's just like, isn't that the guy who covered for the Predator Badlands stuff? And I was like, what is this context? And so I forget what it is exactly. There's like a big drama about someone doing something, and a bunch of people made videos about it. And his video came up on the subject, completely different than media, obviously. But that his video had a lot of similarities with other people's videos, and it's just like, what's going on here? To the point where they would make these little cuts, and it would be like someone says, oh man, I hate movies, and the response is like, why don't you check out Citizen Kane or blah 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 blah, and then he'll cut to his video, and he'll say the exact same thing. He'll be like, why don't you check out Citizen Kane, blah 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 blah, and you're like, wait a minute. Why is that? And then the edit will be the same. And then you'll be like, wait, the edit's not the same. It's just it's the visual. He just took the visual from the other video. And you'll be like, wait, the script isn't just the same. He'll take the script and he'll change one word. The best one, I think, that really summarizes this is someone made a video about how AI was ruining the 4Ks for certain films, one of them being True Lies. and he says like one of the characters is looking like he's got the early stages of Palpatinism because of the way it like does a filter, and then it comes to the other guy, the Otter's video, and he's like, "Wow, he's starting to look like Palpatine or Trump," and it's like, wait a bit. He was asked about this on a stream, and he said, "Well, it's not really plagiarism. I took his joke and I changed it."
Okay. Yeah.
Curious. So then a bunch of just people start, you know how it works, they start watching the videos. They're like, let's check some of the videos it could be against, and we find like I think 4 or 5 harsh definitive examples of him having stolen content. And someone called Calesto comes out with a video about 2.5 hours long, going over how bad he is at making arguments, how bad and disingenuous he is like, regarding, Drinker, Gary. You actually turned up in this video a couple times.
You do.
So, and we covered that video, and we found out an hour into the stream of it that it was under threat of being taken down for copyright. And now you might think, oh no, Disney or some company has come after it with the clips of media. It's like, no, sir. It is someone called, I think they called Deus Marionette or something like that, but we'll just call him Deus for now. So Deus is coming after him, and the claim says it is for Otterly Noah's PNG. It's one of the most like, what? And the video, it says like, if you do not remove it, it'll go down in 7 days. It's very much like The Ring, You're like, man, it's so we obviously everyone's reaction was like, so this is bullshit. But simultaneously, a lot of people were like, well, but you can't shit on Otterly Noah for it because it's clearly not him. It's being done by someone else, presumably the artist for this. And the obvious thing is just like, well, but what? The artist did this of their own accord. They had nothing to do with this guy who the video is specifically about and exposes all of the things he fucks up as well as his plagiarism. It's a little bit convenient, isn't it? A little bit strange. And so to cut a longer story that'll all be done on Saturday short, he goes on to a stream to start discussing this with some people who have some receipts, and he has to gradually, and this takes a while, admit, yes, he contacted the artist, but she was the one that wanted to do this all on her own. And then eventually he's like, okay, yes, I did contact her and I did tell her about the video, but no, she did it all. He's like, no, okay, I contacted her, I told her about the video, and I told her about how to take down a video. Sure, yes, I may have done that. Fine. But
I might have contacted her. I might have told her about how to take down a video. Nothing to do with it.
And then that artist, he was like, nobody talk to her. Okay, leave her alone. Do not harass her. Leave her alone. It was all very suspicious, but eventually she does get contacted by some people and does talk to a few of them. And then she says, well, he's the one that told me where the video was, how to do the copyright takedown, and that I probably should. And they were like, wait, what? And he also told her it's not worth speaking to anyone other than me.
Oh, of course.
And so it quickly became the reality that he simultaneously steals videos from people he enjoys, just reformatting a couple of jokes, but all the visuals get stolen and the script. And then for people he doesn't like, he will, by proxy, use other creators to Grima Wormtongue them into taking them down so that he can publicly be like, oh my, what in the world? What's going on there? That's so bad. And that girl, that artist, he told her not to speak to anyone. He told everyone else not to speak to her. And then he told everyone it was her that did it while telling her to do it. And all of this is now out in DMs explicitly. And you could just see all this crumbling on a live stream where he's just like, what am I supposed to do now?
So
I'm not used to this level of scrutiny.
So a guy who accused Drinker and us of being grifters.
Grifters, yes. Apparently.
Steals content to criticize us and call us grifters. He plagiarized the content that's calling us grifters. You can't make this shit up.
Then
it's the greatest thing I've ever fucking seen.
Then strikes for a fucking PNG.
And then he's like, oh, Mr. Oswald, here's the gun, here's the room you go to, here's where you take the shot, but I didn't have anything to do with it.
He kept repeating that. He was like, it's not my thing, it's not my responsibility. I didn't have it, it's not mine. It's just like, it's entirely yours. She said she wouldn't have done it if she hadn't been instructed and informed of how to do it.
He's the Schumer of YouTube.
Yeah.
The chat just called him the Schumer of YouTube.
Way.
What is this? The quarter? No, we're not talking about the quarter.
No, this is Utterly Noah.
Utterly Noah.
Who watches stuff because it has autism representation.
What?
That clip was so fucking funny.
Yeah.
He says,
what?
He's going after. He goes after Drinker for covering that fucking. Was it called The Cleaner or whatever? It's the Daisy Ridley Die Hard movie.
Yeah.
And he's like, of course he does this because Drinker hates women and targets Daisy Ridley for everything she ever does. And the dude in the video is like, well, that's not true because out of like the 7 films that she's made in the past, however long, Drinker's reviewed 1. So
yep.
And of all the ones he reviewed, it was a Die Hard clone. It's like, yeah, that makes sense. He likes Die Hard. Just like that, there's nothing there that's surprising. And the guy that says like, but me, however, I watched the film because it has Daisy Ridley's brother has autism, and I like to watch movies if they have autism in them.
What the fuck does that mean?
And his avatar comes on screen like smugly smiling when he says this. The clip on EFAB is so much funnier. Platoon, there's like a silence, then Platoon just goes.
Somebody in chat's just said he's protected his tweets now. Is this true?
Oh, he's panicking like crazy because obviously his career's over. He can't get away with all of this. What my job has been in the past like 2 days has just been trying to find everything before it gets deleted or moved, or try and string a narrative out of this thing because it's like impossible to track all of the revelations. They're all over the place. And what's happened, of course, is whereas when he first plagiarized, a lot of his friends in the sort of sphere he's in were like, oh, he just didn't do a citation properly. That's all. It's just a citation issue. Which, of course, we were like, no, it's not. That's insane. But he actually managed to coast on that. A lot of the people, because they're bigger YouTubers, we got some people with like hundreds of thousands of subscribers in total being like, yeah, no, he's cool. He just needs to put it in the description, like, oh, hey. And I said, like, you can't. If I downloaded Platoon's video, muted it, and then took the script and changed 1 word per 10, and then stole all the visuals, like that's not a citation issue.
No,
idiots.
No,
that's just stealing.
It's a theft issue.
And then they moved into like, yeah, but he doesn't understand plagiarism. And there was a dude who was saying like, I've sent him some university level courses understanding the nature of plagiarism, and I think he's really going to be able to like work better moving forward. As though, and the way I compared it was like, you watch it. I can't remember what movie it's a meme from, but you see them stab someone through the belly. And then they're like, I was trying to scratch their back from the front, right? That's all. I had made a mistake. And it's like, I've sent you some university level medical literature so that you can understand the mistake you made. It's so insane. And you know why it's happening. It's this stupid political warfare nonsense. It's like, well, we got to protect him. He's one of our own. So, no, it's not plagiarism. He made an accident. He's whoopsie doopsie. And now he's whoopsie. Unfortunately for them, they'd rolled out all these defenses, and then he was like, by the way, false copyright takedown. Because, and do you know what his reason was when he was, because obviously he eventually admitted he did it because he hated the video going after him.
Of course.
At first he said, I had to do it because the video was racist.
Now, I don't know anything about this guy. What is their ethnicity?
No, I think he's a white dude.
He's a white, okay.
He's from Retardia. Okay.
It gets even funnier. The racism claim, he seemed like he's like pretend passionate about it, and everyone was already blown away. It was like, before we get to whether or not the video is fucking racist, do you know you can't take a video down for copyright because it's racist?
No, my favorite part.
What are you suggesting?
My favorite part in the stream is that they show irrefutable evidence, right, that he's been stealing, and another guy goes, "You're a retard," and he's all, "Well, we can't have this conversation. You just called me." I'm paraphrasing. You just called me a retard.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Yeah.
It's like you bigot.
One of those. Like,
you're a thief.
Gleefully mute the guy who called him a retard, and he says, "You just outed yourself.
You just outed yourself. That's it.
You just gassed millions of us at Auschwitz. You Nazi fucking piece of it." We can't have this conversation anymore. because you just called me a nasty word now.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna goose step
I'm
out.
I'm just gonna goose step out of here, stealing your stuff on the high road. Okay, buddy.
It's so annoying too, because like the tone argument on the internet has become so childish. It's like, yes, I can steal and destroy your whole life, but if you call me a retard, you've gone way too far. Okay.
Okay, this again. Now we're going into the murky waters. It could be multiple people right now. But yes, yeah. Well, I'm glad. I hope they have a wonderful career.
He said he was going to, before this all unfolded further, he said he was going to take some really good steps to avoiding plagiarism. One was he was going to put his work through a plagiarism detection software.
What? No! Matt, no!
And then he was like, once they're done, I'm going to have a friend look over them to make sure they're not plagiarists.
No,
How about,
you know a good way? Do your own work.
do your own work.
That's a really good way. Do your own
not
fucking
plagiarize. That's the easiest way to not plagiarize.
You said, like, the first thought we all had was like, you mean you're going to continue to plagiarize and you're going to put it through software that detects it? If it doesn't, you're like, oh, good, I hid it well enough this time.
Has he been going through a rough patch recently? You know, he's been going through some tough times recently.
The Jarbo maneuver. That's what the chat said.
It's just a story you never expected to get. Like I said, Gary's seen the first EFAB we did. It's already bad enough. It's gotten so much fucking worse.
It's gotten worse, I guess. Oh my.
That sounds like a. So, are they? Do they have another video on the go? Calling Gary a grifter or something?
Oh well, right now I don't think they're making any videos. They're just they're panically trying to put out fires and stuff.
They were live while you guys were live. He was live while you guys were live on EFAB.
Trying to avoiding speaking publicly as much. Honestly, if I were him, I probably wouldn't be speaking anymore. It's just,
no,
I don't know how close we are with admitting even more like crimes. He was like casually mentioned he murdered somebody. There's already discussion of he said he did this a month ago and it was fine. And it's like, wait, what do you mean? What did you do a month ago?
Fine.
Or 2 months ago. It doesn't matter in the sense of like I said, all I'm concerned with is like there should be consequences for this. It's insane, to be this moral arbiter coming after people like us constantly.
What's his name? What's his name again?
Otley Noah.
So Otley Noah steals other people's content to make videos about how people in our sphere grift.
Yes, that's exactly it.
Is that a fair summation?
That's a fair summation.
Let's just say, that he has a series called Hunting the Griftly Bears.
Is it stealing the content to passively hunt the griftly bears?
Well, he was told of the ultimate griftly bear and he had to climb a mountain to get there, but it was just a mirror.
I heard of the griftly bear. I immediately went and started to put a poll up going griftly bear tax, which kept getting hit, which was wonderful. It was a wonderful day for me.
I don't know that we'll ever come across more of a grifter than him. It's he's running an insane fucking racket, and it's amazing he took this long to get caught. It's
like the epitome of a grifter. He's the Oxford English Dictionary definition of grifter.
These moments in their streams where they'll be like, listen, okay, agree or disagree as much as you want with like Drinker or Gary or whatever. But they're not just wholesale stealing people's channels and blocking them down with copyright claims. I was just like, yeah, like that. You might say those two things are tad separated. It's like the monster that shares his perspective on some movie versus the guy who's actually destroying people's lives. Like, I suppose similar. They're in the same sort of area of bad, but
not really.
Well,
not really, though.
It's your opinion.
You can say that, but not really, though. It's always we've spoken many times about the amount of videos that we do and we'll criticize whatever or just rip the shit out of something or something, and then we get the videos that react to us calling them this calling the TV shows or whatever this and this, but we never get the videos of them, the 4-hour video, the 2-hour video, the 1-hour video, give me 20 minutes of why this is actually a really good this or this. We never get that. And it's just so funny that you get these fucking dingleberry fucking clingers. And then they end up just doing much worse than anything that they can accuse. Like, we actually make original content. We have our own original ideas and opinions. Sometimes we don't even agree with each other about stuff, And I mean, latest one, I love Resident Evil 9. Mauler hates Resident Evil 9. And we're two polar opposites on Resident Evil 9 here. But we still, Mauler made his content about Resi 9. I made my streams about Resi 9, etc., etc. You weren't a big fan of Pragmata. I'm loving Pragmata at the moment. So we have our own individual opinions. We make our own streams about them. We make our own videos about them. Yes, there's a lot of cross-pollination because we're in the same kind of group. We like the same things and we kind of dislike the same things for the most part. But when it comes to articulating or making videos, a heel versus babyface video is different to a nerdrotic video, which is different to a Mauler video, maybe simply due to timescales. But, we all have our own unique way of talking about stuff. We have our own mannerisms.
For the record, Resident Evil 9 is just middle of the road for me. So I'm like right in between the two. I just want to point that out.
Wait, so we've gone from great to middle to poop. It's, oh my God.
There's not even the first time that's happened.
No,
we had that great stream with Deadpool and Wolverine. I loved it. Gary thought we are doing a meme now. Yes. I loved it. Gary thought it was mid and Mauler hated it. We have that fucking great stuff. But we create our own content the way that we do it. I edit my own stuff. Gary has 15 editors. Morley has a fucking small Czechoslovakian country that's working on stuff for like 16 years. And then you get somebody like this fucking waltz in, Johnny fucking nobody, no fucking opinion on shit, reaction boy, steals his content, puts it up, and then goes to Gary or Morley or Jacques Hughes.
He steals the accusations of other people being grifters.
Yeah. I'm not lying when I say this is not a joke. He plagiarized his apology.
You fucking what?
That got found out on the stream as well. He asked a friend what they would do in this situation, and they wrote out an example, and they said, you've got to word it your own way. Do whatever you want, but obviously this is kind of how I feel about it. And he just copied and pasted it.
Gary's knocked himself out. They fucking Lord of Ring Gollum themselves on the apology.
Yes.
No. Gary's laughed so hard he's fucked up his stream.
He killed his internet.
He's killed his stream. He's having to reset it and come back in. There we go.
So Gary would have seen as well. So as one of the things you say about Ironheart is that she probably should have died when she crash landed. Remember in the first episode?
Oh yeah. I mean, yes. She was paced on the ground.
His response to you on that is, so that's hard for you to believe in a world with a giant purple man that has
straw man
candy.
That's called a straw man. That's not the argument. That's not the argument we're having. That's called a straw man, sir.
We said when you said it, we were like, "This is the easiest win. All you got to do is say, yeah, you're right, and move on." Like, you should have, and that's it. Yeah, these people, they can't do it. They can't concede on a fucking thing. So they're just like, it's just spaceman.
Purple spaceman makes everybody invulnerable now. That's awesome. Didn't know that. That changes the MCU completely.
Makes everything perfect.
But he also just to kind of go a little bit further, that one, there is a massive difference between the Mad Titan Thanos and a girl,
a 5 foot nothing human, girl,
5'1" fucking nothing, scrawny 95-pound girl.
Whatever.
But I digress.
But he does go on to say, because you remember the thing about the only reason that Tony Stark was able to do everything he does because he's a billionaire. That's what she says.
No,
and then you
she
were like,
says that she's
And then obviously you were like, so she doesn't have any clue who he is, and apparently neither the fucking Rai is. And he was replying like, no. All she's saying is that his billions allowed him to create like certain pieces of technology. That's all. When,
in
like,
a cave with a box box of scraps.
You played that clip, and then he was like, all the grifters play this clip. I think they get into a call, and they all agree on what clips they're allowed to use.
Yes.
No, it's called...
Says
it's
the guy
called,
who steals everything.
I know.
But it's actually called supporting your argument with evidence.
No, that's what the video is like. It could be that they use that clip because one, it's one of the most iconic clips in the MCU, and then two, it completely counters the point at hand. It's like, no. Me, Gary, Az, Drinker, everyone else, we get into a call once per week, and we lay out all the clips we're allowed to use that week.
Yes.
How it works.
We throw them on a table. We shuffle through them.
We go, we'll get this clip.
Yeah,
we all get to share this clip, and then you guys get these clips.
And then then we go around and go. You can pick what you got to pick one now. So you hastily grab one, and it's you're
like, damn it.
I bank all my clip tokens. I'm like, my weeklies go into monthlies, go to yearlies. I'm like, I'm using them all in one video, guys.
Yeah, Molly's just like, this week, no, I'm good. Next week, he's like, no, I'm good. And then one day he just goes,
he takes them all.
Yahtzee, fucking takes everything. And we're like, fuck.
Yeah, moral of the story, I guess, if there is one, it's just like, if you're an evil piece of shit, like the completely irredeemable piece of shit, stop it.
Don't be a dick.
Speaking of clips, yeah, let's get a clip. Perry, QBG, go with the clip.
It's already in my next video. That is literally a clip in my next video. So, because Cassie's coming back.
Oh man, that is some good stuff. So you can't even. You're making just a reaction, like a react video, because you're a react boy, and you can't even fucking get your argument right that you're deciding to put in the video.
I don't even think he because what we noticed was like, of every argument he makes, it's either complete nonsense idiot or it's like kind of an okay point, but it doesn't feel like his at all. And it's just like that makes sense. He'll either steal it from a video he likes more, or it'll just be his own thing. And whenever he makes his own arguments, they are fucking dreadful. To give you one of the best ones I remember, Drinker says Predator Badlands is like a shitty buddy cop movie, like buddy comedy. Okay. And he says back, critical drinker is insane grifter. He said, how could you possibly describe the Predator franchise as buddy comedy?
So he's not.
He rants for a while explaining this point, and we were all just like, that's not what he said.
You played his
clip
said.
And he didn't say that.
He's talking about a very specific film and a very specific couple of people.
So I'd say he's not cut out for this, and I think he knew that. That's why he's been stealing people's work. So
yeah,
but he got as far as like 50,000 subscribers before this toppled him. I know.
Well, apparently you can get away with a lot on YouTube and for a long amount of time.
To quote Gary, Matt Jarbo got to over 100,000 subs.
Anybody can make it.
Anybody can.
Anytime this stuff starts going to our head, just remember that, okay?
I know typically it would be seen as like, surely this is like a fun thing for you. I was like, no, I think it's a sad thing that it was EFAP sort of doing the breakdown of the plagiarism that managed to help with like throw a grenade into all of it. Like the idea that's like, oh, good thing you guys covered it or whatever. It's like, dude, it was covered by many YouTubers, but I guess I'm not sure any of them broke like 50K subscribers. So it managed to get paved over. It was like, oh, he's only just stealing loads of people's work. It's fine. Citations. He just needs citations. Leave it alone. But then
I stole this work from so-and-so.
Yeah.
That's all you need to do.
I stole this video from such and such.
But I was saying, it's the most hilarious thing. This was not like a planned epic takedown. This was, I wanted to cover him doing plagiarism for a while because he's one of the it's the most ironic thing ever, isn't it? That pulls everyone a grifter is the ultimate grifter.
Is ultimate, yeah.
And it just happened to be that week that I was like, oh, it's because we sort of rotate on who hosts episodes and you kind of choose your own, design your own episodes sort of thing. And I was like, oh yeah, I guess I got one coming up. And I was like, I wanted to do that. Hours before we go live, he does the copyright takedown. It was the most perfect timing you could ever imagine, and it was completely by accident. I didn't know he was going to do that, and he didn't know I was covering him. Yeah.
Internet gods looking out for you.
Yeah,
that's the content creation gods going here, Mahler. You've been a
he's like the sort of what we criticize quite a bit on more social media, I think, than YouTube, in that these people hear an opinion, go, oh yeah, that's my opinion, but they don't know how to argue that opinion because they're just taking it. So they don't know how to actually get to where that person who has that opinion's got to. And so they just end up, well, I guess doing what this guy is doing on his videos.
He's it's hard to call him a cautionary tale. It's like, no, nobody's usually this evil. Like, nobody even drips of being this evil temporarily.
But cautionary tales usually involve somebody of note or substance that's kind of fallen from a massive grace. But
also just something that you could do in a way by accident, maybe, and like, you know, fair warning about certain, I guess, desires you might have, or assumptions about the way you should approach a situation. And then it's like, careful, you know, you don't want to end up like this, doing this in this way. But this one, like I said, it's just so evil. Like, out of everything I told you, what do you think's the worst part of it?
Well, I mean, it depends from what specific angle. I mean, the hypocrisy from a moral perspective is absolutely horrendous. But I think the thin-skinnedness is hilarious. A lot of people, like, I never strike anyone. I never pull any channels down. I never attempt to have anything like that. You know, people want to have a go at me. Have a go at me. We're on the internet. Everyone's open to criticism, you know? But when you try and sling mud and you become the internet meme of throwing mud, and then the mud gets thrown back and you're running around, you know, crying victimhood, to me, that's just fucking bitch made.
Continuing to do the plagiarism just to make sure to be better about it.
I am going to continue to grift.
That's my contribution.
That person who called me bold in the chat, fucking get rid of him. Fucking take him down.
For racism.
For racism.
For me, I think I just got to pick the framing the artist. I thought that was particularly fucking disgusting.
Yeah, that is really disgusting.
Just trying to get her to stop talking to anybody and get anyone to stop talking to her so that you can maintain the narrative for as long as possible.
Do you know how many times I could just blame Perry Chan for all my problems? And I've never done it.
Yeah, because unfortunately we do have 400 episodes of Friday Night Tights where a lot of people, not really though, but really though. Okay, fair enough. You gouged me.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I wonder if she's still going to work for him.
I think she's probably not going to.
I would get him
ever again.
As far away as possible from that.
There's this screenshot set where she says, it's someone called like Wargaming or whatever is trying to talk to her. And she says to Otterly Noah, hey, this guy is trying to speak to me. And then he's like, don't speak to him. Don't say anything to him. Talk to me later. Once I'm done with my stream, you can talk to me. It's just like, man, I've seen this in movies, I think. You'll have like the ridiculous supervillain. I recognize you.
I want to see the next video.
The happenings most recently seem to be trying to put out fires, being like, hey, I don't think what I did was as bad. You know, what I'm getting at is
you've had your EFAP. Now that you had your EFAP, then you're going to have your follow-up EFAP.
Yeah.
So you're going to have your EFAP. You're going to have your follow-up EFAP. We've had the takedown. We've got the repercussions happening, beginning to form because of the takedown. I promise that I will run my theft through a system to see if it can get away with being theft, and then see what that video is like.
I don't think he's going to get to that at this point. He's already said he might just leave the internet because he's got an acting job or something.
Oh my god!
But isn't that just classic?
Delusional.
Like, I came here, I stole everyone's work, I ruined everything for all kinds of people, including a lot of his friends. Obviously, would have been like, some people have said, like, I feel completely betrayed and all that. Then he's just like, right, my work is done.
Off to Hollywood. Bye.
He at certain points that so like as to be clear, right? He steals the videos, everyone proves it, and he admits to it, and he's like, what can I do other than say, I'm sorry, yeah. And I'm just saying, they're like, well, take the videos down,
Take them
and pay
down?
them the revenue you earned.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's the kind of thing.
I'm thinking that's not going to happen.
We compared it to if you run into someone's room, steal their wallet, run out, and then they walk out and go, "You have my wallet," and they're like, "Wow, you're right. Nothing I can do about that."
Yeah, nothing I can do.
Tough luck, buddy.
I'm gonna run this
Can
wallet.
I just have my wallet, my ID back? Nope.
Yeah, I'm gonna run this wallet through Lost and Found, and if they say it's okay, then I'm gonna take it.
Yeah.
That is the equivalent. Like, I stole this wallet. Can you see if there's anything that gives it away that it's belonging to someone else? And the police are like, no. And it's like, oh, thank God.
Oh, thank God. I'll take it then.
It's mine now.
Yeah, but this wallet's got this guy's fucking driving license in it. It's got his credit cards.
All of Chad doing the meme. So throughout this, when he gets hit with an accusation and definitive evidence, like 17 different fucking times, there'll be this gap, and then he'll go, that's valid.
That's
That's valid.
That's valid.
It's fair enough.
The pondering motion he makes when he's like, someone's like, "You're an absolute piece of shit." And he's like,
That's valid.
That's valid. Yeah.
Everyone's always like, "I'll take the L on that." You're like, "What is it?"
Oh, will you? Oh, that's nice.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, aren't you a good egg?
Oh man.
Fucking.
So yeah, it's round 2 this Saturday, I think. No promises in terms of like when exactly. We'll do a round 2, but we don't know if it'll be recorded offline, live, and we don't know if it'll be Saturday or Sunday. We're trying to figure it out.
I was fascinated. I had no idea who this dude was.
No,
dude, it's the thing. A lot of us just get on with it, making fun of Hollywood and this the way, that way, talking about our favorite things from the past. And then it's like, didn't you know Grumbo Blumbo made a video about how awful you are as a piece of shit? And you're just like, no. And then you're like, oh, also they just got done for like fucking massacre crimes. And you're like, what?
You're like,
yeah.
Jesus.
They just got done for genocide in Rwanda. What?
I mean, I did call him Grumbo Wumbo.
Grumbo Wumbo and his crimes against massacres or whatever. So, yeah, and like, make these videos all day. Just be fucking original when you're calling us a grifter, okay? Be fucking original, for Christ's sake. Be funny.
Yeah, so he calls himself Otterly Noah. He was demoted like in the stream to Weaselly Noah, and that was from like Griffly bit, but then went down to Ratterly, like and I said like hunting the Griftly rat at this point. But next one, Friggy was like, he's like a worm now, and I was like, no, the problem with worm is that they're mostly harmless. They just wriggle around on the floor, right? So I was like, tapeworm is probably the better one.
Yep.
At least tapping the host, and then
beautiful.
Just eating the food, just the food's going.
And he's fucked as soon as you find him and actually deal with it. But until that, he's just stealing shit. So it's like, yeah.
You can't make this stuff up.
Sounds like I might have to tune into it. I think I have to tune in.
It was so good.
Dude, watch part 1. It's fucking funny. You like I said, you make an appearance a few times because
you do.
After you.
What made it extra exciting was the video getting hit right before the show. So we had this added drama. And then I'm like, who is this guy? So I go over to his channel and he's going live and he's trying to like work his way past it. You know how people try to like tweet their way past a problem, like they'll ignore.
I know exactly what you mean.
I'm just throwing out examples, okay? And so he's like, they're streaming about normal stuff, and I'm going back and forth, and like, oh, he's watching. He knows EFAP is on. He knows it. So it added to the drama, and I just broke out my popcorn and went, "Ooh, this is fun."
Man.
And you made a great point. As I am waiting for any of these people to make their 17-hour The Last Jedi is the greatest movie ever made, or Predator Badlands is the greatest movie ever made. I'd love to see it.
Well, where's his
1 hour, half hour, 10 minutes?
But I look right now. I just say why where is his Ironheart is great.
Yeah,
and this is why Ironheart is great video.
Well, he can't. There's not enough autism in it, so he doesn't care.
Dude, that's like, fucking plenty.
Now
of autism
I've watched all this stuff, and I could probably point out, if I thought about it, parts of Ironheart that are more earnest and make more sense than Daredevil Born Again.
Oh God, yeah. Unfortunately,
there's a couple of scenes that do.
Well,
No,
I mean,
yeah, like there's a family scene, right? I remember with her dad or whatever that was actually pretty solid. So
Yeah. There's a
Never to
couple
be
of
seen
solid
again.
things, and in all of it, there's a couple of things you're like, okay, well, if they would have done that the whole time, it would have been fine, but they didn't. You
no,
know,
it was just stuff like letting the guy that just wanted to make food for the world get murdered because she wanted things like sitting down with the devil.
see, Sacha Baron Cohen's Mephisto, when you cut out the person he's talking to completely, is great. If you just put his scenes in isolation without anything from the show, he's a really good Mephisto.
Or it could be. We don't know.
It's completely wasted in that show. Completely wasted. But,
he's too busy making I got sent a trailer by Disproo. And Disproo is just like, if you are short of content, you want to do something. Sacha Baron Cohen and Rosamund Pike,
the Netflix
starring Ladies First.
Yeah, we should watch that.
Premiering on the 22nd of May. A ladies' man finds his life turned upside down in his worst nightmare when he wakes up in a parallel world dominated by women.
Is it a worse nightmare if you're just being objectified and you're the only dude? And
dude, the thing is, that's just it. If it was, men would fucking love that.
If women were like calling us all the
Sliders?
time, going nice ass, we'd be all,
yeah.
Fuck,
Cheers, love.
I'd be all, that's awesome.
Yeah. Hey, do you want to go home and fuck? Okay.
As a sort of ending to the fucking story though, he did, but this was before. He's since thrown out more bullshit now, but he did at one point say like, I'm going to take a month off YouTube. I got to self-reflect and think about how I go forward with my content. All the usual crap.
Sure. I'm not in a great headspace right now.
I think he actually says that. But at one point in here, I fucking lost it. He says,
no!
He says, there's no excuse for all the hurt that's been caused here. If I ever come back to YouTube, I'll likely be sticking strictly to autism.
Dude, you're way past autism. You're on fucking retarded and beyond, mate.
Oh,
because he means like breaking down, autism in movies and representations of it, but it just sounds so fucking funny to be like, I will stick to autism from now on. Dude,
no, I hope he does. I hope he does that, and then he comes that first video, Tropic Thunder.
I think he's actually deleted that post now, by the way, because what I thought was funny is the top comment responding to it said, where did you steal this statement from?
Okay, that was good. That's a good first comment. Right, I'm just going to talk amongst yourselves for a minute. I'm just going to quickly fill up my water, and then we'll get back. We'll have a look at that trailer.
We will.
We'll have a look at that trailer. BRB, guys.
Yeah, you never know, Just Predator Badlands managed to... someone said, like, releasing Predator Badlands domino effect all the way up to just nukes this guy's entire career.
There's like 3 movies that have just really made people go off their rockers, and I don't understand it. Predator Badlands, Tron Ares, and Furiosa. It's like,
dude, when he brought up Tron Ares to defend Badlands as like they're both good. It's like Tron Ares and Predator Badlands both respect their franchises.
He said there isn't a girl boss in Tron Ares, and it's like it's literally about a girl who is a boss.
He copied the fucking point. That was insane. The back and forth of all the like. Oh man, this is what I mean about when people are like, oh, the small little guy, just, we didn't know, he got a citation properly. It's like, no, dude, do you understand the process? Watches video, thinks this video is good, downloads it, chops it up, puts the scripts like into some kind of thing to copy it into a Word doc, and then look through it and be like, right, probably switch that word, that one, and then put the whole video into his timeline, mutes it, records his audio, which is basically the same script, and then just makes sure it copies most of the visuals as needed. And he's like, there you go. New works. And you're like, holy shit. And
Job
to be
done.
like, see, you just need to do a citation. You're like, guys, he doesn't want to do a citation because it makes it more obvious what he actually did.
Oh boy.
Hey, on breaking news though, my Marvels videos I mentioned on the last Real BBC got hit with like fucking 17 copyright claims. They have all cleared.
Oh, good. They should.
It is
It's
now
weird
on the
that
way.
you get it's got to be the length because
Yeah.
Disney never hits like ever unless I haven't made one longer than an hour, so I wouldn't know.
Regardless, that was supposed to come out this Saturday and we're having a week off EFAB, but now we're like, oh, I might have to move the release of my major video so that we can talk more about this psycho. It's like, you know, it's priorities, but at the same time, yes, it's a struggle. I'll figure it out.
I saw there was a great Insta reel that I saw. There was this woman and she was going through, did you know that so-and-so, this woman had all her work stolen by a man, and it went through the kind of history of her and who stole it and how. And then within a week of that being on Instagram, there was that same video, but a guy had just superimposed himself over the woman and just went, "Did you know that so and so?" And he was speaking verbatim what she was saying. I thought, that's him.
That's beautiful.
That is him.
Oh boy. Oh.
So yeah, that is him. There you go. Right. Oh, we'll probably get hit for this because it's Netflix, but
you can cut it out.
I can cut it out. Yeah,
that's why you want to watch live. You know, it's incentive.
That's why we do streams. Let's have a look at this. No doubt, astounding film coming to. I will stop the poll. How was your weekend? 78% said it was great.
Oh, look at that.
22 saying not so good. Oh, I'm sorry about that, guys.
I think
so
Otterly is in that 22%.
You think so? He might be.
Not so good, you know.
Hey, to the 22%, it's gonna get like this too shall pass. You might have a great one next weekend.
So let's have a look. Ladies First, starring freshly divorced Sacha Baron Cohen.
Once upon a time, there was a man named Damien.
Yeah. Ruby, I've got a high priority project for you.
You cannot legally make me break up with one of your girlfriends again.
Okay.
It's a good start.
Yeah. He's got to pay his ex-wife somehow, man. That's $75 million ain't gonna come from nowhere, dude.
As soon as he went Ruby, I was just like, I see Netflix is happening. Let's go.
He was an arsehole. Fortunately, this story is also about a woman named Alex.
We're meeting up later at the pub for happy hour.
Oh, wow. I think my happy hour days might be long behind me.
It's because she's divorced.
Is that Rosamund Pike?
Yeah, unfortunately so, yes.
I see.
I had high hopes for her once upon a time. Now she's in the 4 Horsewomen of the Apocalyptic movies.
Oh my God, yes. Wheel of Time, right? So
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I wasn't inviting you.
Ooh.
No, because you're a black man. You're probably gay. It's a Netflix show.
The clients want to increase their female market share. Above all, women just want to feel heard, right?
I think they want to be heard.
Alex, I'm in the middle of an idea, but it's so good to have you in the room. I really appreciate it.
True. She interrupted him.
Yeah, she did. Actually.
She's very rude.
Rude.
She should go back to the way the other girls are.
Sorry, what year is this set in? 1981?
I don't know.
1964? No, this is 2026. This is fucking isn't. Look, if you looked at the guys around the table plus the 2 women behind, they have literally ticked every fucking shade imaginable on planet Earth. Anyway, how's it going?
God, what a punchable face.
Hey.
That's how it happens?
Yep.
Can you tell us what happened, love? You on any medication? The pill?
The pill?
Look after that pretty face, all right?
What? Ruby, get me an ice pack.
Shall I pick up your dry cleaning as well?
She's a lady.
Well, if you're his general dog's body, yeah.
Dude, it's so fun. I'm already like the second they've completed like the sort of beginning of the premise, I'm just falling asleep. Okay. Ooh, this is gonna be wacky and fun.
They're really going to turn things around.
So just as a comment, it's
Because there's no women in power in corporate America or UK anywhere, right? Like, it's ridiculous.
Great comment. It's just Jesus Christ. Are we still doing this? Exactly. Exactly. Are we still here? I think they desperately want to bring this back. I think they really, really want to kind of bring this shit back.
Oh God, they do. They had so much power for a while.
Yeah.
Ladies can do stuff now.
Yeah, what's imaging is coming. The Savant is coming.
Yeah.
That's actually a good example because I was going to say there's still so many remnant projects that have struggled to just get out. So it's like the background radiation of an era. Because man, the Savant, yeah, that's a full TV show, right?
Oh yes.
My God, a whole season.
Oh yes. This is just a film. Was it? I did see a tweet when the black astronaut, I saved that because I don't know his name, and he said that really cool kind of, monologue when he was in space, and then somebody just put underneath it in caps, "Woke is so back, baby," and it's like,
ugh.
Oh dear.
Is it? Because what he said was opposite of that, like complete.
I know, but that's
polar.
just it. They've reduced him down to a color. He's just been reduced by the leftist into a fucking color.
God, they want it back. They had it so good for a while that like these projects didn't have to make any money. Oh. And yeah, man, you would just be owning the chuds by ruining Star Wars and Star Trek and Doctor Who, man. You got them chuds, man. You got them.
Oh, do you feel owned? Tell me, got it.
But like somebody brought up in the chat, like What Women Want did it better. Like there's been a million movies about this subject anyway already, but now you're talking about a corporate America that probably is, particularly in media, is almost dominated by women now.
Because I didn't see Send Help, but isn't the idea with that the
publishing for sure
get stranded on an island and their roles are about to switch? It's like, okay,
okay, but that's just it. If we had a movie today where, let's just say, a former Spec Ops and his ex-wife had just signed divorce papers and they were flying back to start their new lives again, but they had to go on the same plane, and then the plane crashed and it landed on a fucking desert island, and it was just those two, and he'd be like, she'd be the one doing all the fucking shit. Yeah, never mind, he's ex-Spec Ops and knows all this. He'd be like slipping on the ground and doing the whoopsie poopsie.
Yeah, and she's like building the house out of palm trees.
He's trying to fart fish, and he's missing everything. She comes along, just fucking gets
fucking fly fishes like a fucking whale. Yeah.
Am I crazy, chat? Or did he just say he's trying to fart fish?
He did. It's a new form of fishing, Mahler. Okay. It attracts the fart attracts a certain type of fish.
Yeah, God, don't you know anything about fishing? Well, fucking hell, mate, come on.
No, this is so like, remember that picture of Twitter before Elon took over, and then the one after? Okay, like get the fuck out of here. Okay, the one good thing about AI is, like, particularly in publishing and in data, that like women are, learn some skills, learn how to make a sandwich.
Oh man, it's so funny. Then we finish these streams, then we go to our missuses and go, "Hi, baby, are you okay? Are you okay?
Hey, Pookie.
What are you up to today? You doing good? How was the stream? Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
It's all good. You don't need to see it.
Yeah. Anything I can help with? Anything I can do? Okay.
What are you doing in my office?
What are you talking about? This is my office. Don't laugh at me. What is this? Jesus.
Is that Charles Dance?
Was that Charles Dance? Yeah. Roll it back a bit.
No, yeah, Charles, no!
Don't be your last role, please.
No, he's going to be in the Batman Part 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is my office. Don't laugh at me. What is this? Jesus.
Good Lord, he needs to knock one out.
This is not.
Women say that anyway.
Yeah.
Just no one go into that. Let's carry on.
Not my house.
Now to Beatrice the Third.
My sperm, my choice.
Whose fucking cat is this? She's a lady. Women.
Oh, he's a cat man. He's a crazy cat man.
Women are in charge. You just pan out. There's mushroom clouds everywhere.
Man? I just want to say why the last man is the truest example of what would happen to society without him.
No. It was supposed to be a commentary, as.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. You drink your scotch, you fucking wino.
Oh, in charge here.
What? It's a smile.
Where the hell am I?
Hey, Damien.
That's my girl.
How do I get out of here?
You make a change.
But she always knows her place. She's got style, she's got grace. She's a
Amongst these gems is...
Wait, what?
Testicle bra.
Well, hold on. If he was making a change, then wouldn't he keep Harry and not be broad? Because he would be the, whatever it is of that world. He'd be the feminist or whatever it is of that world.
Well, and I hate to hit them on world building, but if it was as common for every man to have a testicle bra, it would just have its own name.
Yeah, we do have testicle bras. They're called underwear.
I don't know how low yours are hanging, mate, but
I'm 51.
Ricky Gervais always makes those
we just hold them in there. That's why we have underwear. We keep them compact, held up. Let's go.
It's the premier testicle bra. They'll make your little fellas fly.
Take me back! Shit.
Oh, King's Cross was changed to Queen's Cross.
So he's just going to be in a coma or something, and then he'll wake up at the end and be a better man, right?
He'll wake up and be a cuck.
No, better man. He'll be such
Cuck.
a good guy, a great guy. He's going to be like, you know what? Women are okay, actually.
He'll wake up. He'll invite some guy to come round to his house to service his fucking wife. Sit in the corner.
Yep. And share.
Don't you think that wasn't funny? It's not over yet. It's not over yet. We got seconds left.
Done my job.
You need to relax.
I'm just getting started.
You see the plums on that? He wants to sit at the big girls' table.
The board at any balls, I'll be the CEO of my...
Had any balls? The delicate sacks that dangle from your body where the slightest tap sends you weeping to the ground.
Yes. She's a lady.
Just in time, guys.
This is this is fucking Borat, dude. This is the guy that did some of the edgiest comedy.
Still extremely funny to this day, that movie.
Yeah. Oh, dude, we should watch it together and record.
I'm up for that. Borat.
Real BBC special. We watch Borat. Record it. Slice into 3 parts. Part 1 on each. Part 1, part 2, part 3 on each channel. I don't know.
He just had to give his wife $75 million in a divorce. This is probably part of the agreement.
I'll take no money. You just got to do this film. Fuck. Thing is, he got paid. He probably got paid like really good money from Netflix to make this shite.
Sure.
Can you change your time?
No, I'm a man.
That's actually pretty funny. Get doing it, B. Look, it's gone based at the end. She's changing the tire.
Fatherfucker.
Motherfucker. Oh my God.
Fatherfucker.
Oh boy. That was rough. Yeah, one funny joke in the trailer.
Thanks, Discord.
Now, what if it? The thing is, though, that could have been hilarious because you could have had him like bonk his head, and he's gone back, and it's a woman-dominated world. The men are whatever. I mean, it's not. It doesn't exist like that nowadays. But what? And then he could just like turn the world into a fucking male dream. Started the fucking revolution that turned that world around, and then goes back into, my job is done. It quantum leaps into different feminist worlds, and then converts them into patriarchies. That'd be great.
That would be funny.
I'd watch that film. I would watch that film. Gary, we're going to have some video game talk now, but this is a video game talk that you are absolutely going to be able to contribute to massively.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
You sure?
I am sure about that. There is a game, Gary, that's come out, and it's called Pragmata. And it's set on the moon, and it's about, set about 40 years in the future, something like that. And a tech company is up in the moon, and it's using this material, lunar filament, which is found on the moon. Duh. And they're using it to 3D print massive things, like colossal things. And so they're sort of experimenting with how this can, help Earth and the technologies that it can bring. And there's different sections of this moon base, and one of them is a Terra dome, where they're experimenting with plants and trees and stuff like that. And one of the things that they're doing is these 3D prints are meant to be, they're trying to make them self-sustainable. So when they've been printed, they will self-grow, they will react to water, they react to environment. Yeah, so it's all cool stuff. Now, I have to give, I'll say this. There is a little robot that, this team of 4 people arrive on the moon, and 3 of them are immediately killed due to the AI, which is controlling the whole moon base, has been seemingly co-opted.
Mm-hmm.
And all the robots on the moon base are now enemies, and they're all fighting you. And you're trying to contact Earth to get through to Earth to say that there is this massive catastrophe which has happened on this moon base. You run into a little robot, and she looks like a little girl. She's like a 6-year-old girl. She had a massive big raincoat. She's got her little legs out because she runs on electricity, and all the pads in the moon base charge her as she moves, so she doesn't have to charge up. And this little lass follows you around, and she hacks the enemies that you fight, so you can shoot them and do more damage. And you start to develop this kind of paternal relationship with her. And she does like cute little things, like she draws pictures for you when you find enough like things to keep her occupied, like swings and stuff like that to keep her occupied in your little base. Right? Now, apparently, this little robot here, this little 6-year-old here, apparently this is the new alt-right dog whistle, Gary.
Dude, I saw this going around on X, and I gotta be honest, I have no idea what this is. I just sit all over my feed, and I'm like, I don't understand.
Well, a lot of people are giving themselves away. Number one, there seems to be two major fields here. Okay. One field is a bunch of pedophiles that keep saying how it's been made attractive and stuff like that, and it's goon and stuff, and I'm like, okay. Well, if that's your stance, you probably need to be introduced to a wood chipper immediately post haste. And then there's another.
Have I reminded you what I like to do with maps?
Didn't you say you had a great affinity to hang them on your wall.
Yeah. I mean, usually I use push pins, but in this case I use nails. And I also hang them from the ceiling.
Oh, I think that's a better way to do it. Just dangle them down, just hang them. Let them just stay. Yeah, I think that's a good look. Personally.
Some people say you should just take them down, but it's like, well, you could burn them back down, you know?
You could. I mean, that's kind of the best way to go, to be honest with you.
Yeah, just
a little dangerous, but you know, it's more satisfying.
Yeah, it's a great aesthetic. You know, it's a great aesthetic.
Yes.
So there's that side, and the scary thing is, I don't think they realize how much they are giving themselves away. But there's that. And there's another side which is saying that incels are having a fatherless men are having a sort of like father crisis with this game, that they want to settle down and have kids. They're incels, so they want to settle down and have kids, which is of course the incel life.
Okay.
But yeah, so it's this huge kind of like anti-family. Hassan Piker, you know, probably biggest retard on planet Earth. He had a huge fucking spaz out about it, saying if you like the sort of paternal storyline in this, if you like the kind of father-daughter kind of relationship in this, then you're an incel.
What?
Yeah. You're an incel for liking it. You should have no family, give all your money to government. Apart from him, yes.
During my stream, someone said, like, what do you think of the dumb shit being said by, I think they like named somebody or whatever being retarded about this game, but I was like, you're gonna have to be so much more specific than that.
Yeah. Yeah. There's so much. Now, one of Tim Pool's crew decided that she wanted to get into this, Gary. She wanted to get into this debate, and she's written whatever she's wanted to write. I've got it right here, and has been not just crucified in the comments, but community noted as well. So let's just go through what she has to say about this alt-right dog whistle of this little ass here. So here's let's show a little bit. Actually, let's show you a little bit of the girl in action.
What are you?
I am DI03367, a state-of-the-art Pragmata created here at the Cradle. I possess basic life-saving...
How about we call you Diana?
Diana?
Yeah. From now on, you can be Diana. How's that fit?
Diana. You. Diana.
Yeah.
You. Diana. You. Diana. You. Diana. You. Diana. You. Diana. You. Diana.
Kids.
So did he alt-right dog whistle enough for you right now? So far?
I am so confused about all of this.
Oh, it's okay, because Mary Morgan's gonna explain.
I'm happily old and just
happily old.
Now, do you want
any of this? It's okay. I don't know what 6'7" means. I don't know what maxing means. I don't fucking know. I don't care.
Well, one of the things, by the way, when Hassan had his little thing, he said, "I haven't played it." Now,
okay.
Do you want just some little spoilers about Diana and why she exists?
Okay.
Because one of the things that Hassan said was Japanese people putting kids into video games is a fucking whoa. So if you don't want to know a little spoiler chat, just mute. I'll do this when I'm finished. If you want to know just a little spoiler, here we go. Diana is actually a 3D replica of the head of the facility's daughter called Daisy, who's back on planet Earth. And Daisy
sounds kind of like Silence in the Library a little bit.
Yeah. I said this game's kind of got a Doctor Who vibe actually at one point. Yeah. And the reason why he's 3D printed her is because he's trying to work out a way to replicate 3D organs that will sustain itself in a human body to save his daughter. Now, it looks like there's some other shenanigans going on, but that's why she looks the way she looks. And he's had to go through various copies of this to try and get it to work. And Daisy and Diana was a copy that didn't turn out. So what they did is they wiped her mind. They wiped her memory, put her in storage, and then when the facility went into lockdown because of everything that went on, then she was activated. She got activated. So that's how that went down, and that's why we have her the way she is, and that's why she's very naive and learning about stuff. And so when you have a character that's naive and learning about stuff, you get this, very nice, very cool kind of father-daughter thing going on, because she's like, I want to experience going to the sea. What is this? What is that? It's that fish out of water character. Star Trek does fish out of water characters that are good. So anyway, let's go to this Mary Morgan from Tim fucking Pool with her master fucking brain take on this. Lots of strange reactions to this game. Let's clear some things up by absolutely getting shit wrong, but never mind. Childless men do not have paternal instincts the way that childless women have maternal instincts. We observe this even in the way little girls play versus little boys. I don't assume nobody's gender here anyway. Men first experience paternal instincts once they have their own children. And typically those paternal instincts are only ever felt for their own children and no one else's.
Mary, do you have kids?
No, I'm gonna reckon she hasn't, but does she have kids?
Do you have kids? Do you have kids, Mary?
Annihilating the uncle industry right now.
Right.
Yeah. And do you have nieces and nephews? That's part of it too,
As an uncle, I know.
I mean, that last one is a bold fucking statement, but we'll get to it. We'll get to it. We'll get to it.
Men are not nurturers. Men don't gush. By this is a woman telling us, by the way. Men don't gush over cute kids in public. Men don't have baby fever. If a man wants to possess a child for any reason other than it being a product of his own lineage, he's likely a predator.
Okay.
And you'd be taking the feminist / radical gender absolutionist position to protest any of the above points, right? So
I'm a feminist now.
Yeah, here's my opinion, and if you disagree with me, then you're a fucking feminist, radical gender. Fuck off, woman. This should explain why a inverted commas dad simulator game marketed to mostly childless men gives people the creeps. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, let's just quickly go to the community noted on it. Men experience, quote, baby fever and paternal instincts before fatherhood with hormonal changes, oxytocin release, supporting nurturing and protective behaviors towards non-biological children, as seen in all parenting and adoption. It also, there's another community note on it, I believe, which goes into the fact that the percentage of fatherless men that want children versus the percentage of fatherless women that want children is very close indeed. It's like 59% men to 63% women. So that in itself is a very close statistic as regards to design. But I mean, what I've got a Morley. I've got a you first because you've actually played the game.
Okay.
What, the bit that you've played, because you have played a few hours at least.
Yeah.
And do you think this is like, first of all, been created as a fatherless man simulator.
A fatherless man simulator. I mean, it's
fatherless child simulator.
It's like a genre almost. That's what everyone's having fun with. Is like people calling it dad space in like a wholesome way, right?
Yeah.
It's there's other games that have been come up in discussion. Obviously, The Last of Us is one of the ones that's like you kind of there's the set of similarities and parallels. God of War with Atreus and stuff. There's other games where you're basically simultaneously doing normal game things, but you're also trying to teach the kid you got with you lessons and protect them, and you get a dynamic of how it goes, the hardened rough teacher versus the wholesome wide-eyed everything's great person. They both learn a little something from each other as the story progresses, like that. We've done it a million times. It's totally awesome and cool. I don't know what the fuck possessed her for this game to have done this to her brain.
No.
I also don't think you want to have this fight. I've said this sort of on these things before. So if you everyone's just chill and happy to be talking about this. Well, I say everyone. Some people are really fucking weird. But if you want to be like, you know what, men, you guys are weird when it comes to wanting to try and raise children without having your own. You got all these weird aspects of it. It's just like men are typically the ones that have got to be leading and nurturing in contexts outside of their children, like societal, civilizational.
Yeah.
Like it's borderline something that needs to be in men's DNA. You got to get that shit going. It's important. Isn't it called the patriarchy? Isn't that like the patriarch? It's as much as commonly would be a father of their own children and everything. It's like not in every case. They need that sort of element ready to go for leadership to be able to pass on. Also important in every aspect. This is what I mean. But like, I don't think you want this fight. Men kind of win out significantly in this aspect of wanting to try and, raise the next generation because so important. Not to undermine women or anything. This person's just making it a weird, stupid fight, which is part of why I hate Twitter, to be honest with you.
Well, that's just it. Like,
you don't know if this is a troll or not. Like,
I don't know. I think from Timcast. I mean, I think.
Well, she's on Pop
don't they
Culture
kind of take
Crisis.
themselves way too fucking seriously for number one?
I mean, Tim knows how to get engagement on Twitter and trolls a lot. Some of Mary's stuff. Yeah, I've never seen an argument like this from her. So not knowing if it's a troll or not, but saying, let me see, what does it say here at the end? Men first experience paternal instincts once they have their own children, and typically those paternal instincts are only felt for their own children and no one else's. This
is a woman telling men how men's paternal instincts work.
Yeah, I mean, forget whether she has children or she's been adopted or I've been adopted there is no generalities here. Okay. We could try to put it up to science, but there is women who are fucking horrible to the kids that they just gave birth to. And we've all seen it. And there are men who fucking terrible fathers. We've all seen it. But through my experience, which is all I know, my dad cared for me just as much as my sister. I was adopted. And I love both my kids the same, no matter what. And to go out there and say that men don't want kids as a generality, and to say that they are predators if they don't have
hold on. Yeah, just to show that.
What are you talking about?
This should explain why a quote dad simulator game marketed to mostly childless men. Well, video games are targeted mostly to men anyway, because it's a mostly male-dominated industry, period. So that's just fucking whatever. Gives people the creeps. So yeah, if you're a man and you don't have a child, but you find this very wholesome, I find the game very wholesome indeed. I'm like 10 hours in, 9 hours into the game.
Has she played? Okay, more importantly, has she played the game?
Oh, the way that I'm sort of reading that, I would say she hasn't played the game.
Okay.
Yeah, I doubt it.
That's kind of important too. If you want to come out with this grand statement about fatherhood and how men see the world and men don't want kids, and then you're talking about a game that you haven't fucking played. Kind of sounds like a lot of the internet to me. It does. It just does, especially when you're on a show called Pop Culture Crisis. You should kind of fucking watch and play the shit you talk about. That would be my, but this is coming from a network yesterday which said World War III started for the 17th time. So I don't fucking know.
Yeah. Civil War's coming and all that kind.
Well, no, it's civil. Is it Civil War or is it World War III? I just need to know. Okay. Maybe it's Civil World War III.
It's the Civil World War III.
Yeah, that's the thing is, if you're going to go out and make these grand statements, know what you're fucking talking about. That's all.
Well, I know the game is, I think, ridiculously wholesome. You're spending the vast majority of your time, by the way, blowing up enemies and hacking your way through the facility and finding cool ways to get across the environment and all of that. And then there's the Diana and Hugh stuff, and the Diana and Hugh stuff is done very well indeed, and it's very much a kind of paternal, father-daughter relationship.
Is a father simulator like bad?
I know this is
Are
just
people
why
is bad?
Why is this perceived as a bad thing? Why is it perceived as a negative thing? Is
it genre at this point?
Well, is it just a bunch of fucking commie wankers that are just like, oh God, no, don't have families, give money to state and fucking live off government, fucking bollocks. But this is kind of very pro-family. And what's wrong with something that's pro-family? Like Hugh has lost 3. There was 4 of them when they arrived. 3 die immediately, but they're all dead within the first 15 minutes of the game. And Hugh, throughout a couple of times throughout the game, references the fact that he's lost his crewmen. He's sad that he's lost his crewmen. He references the fact that one of them, who was called Nicholas, had children, and he's got to go. He says, I need to go to their families and tell them what happened on Earth. It's very kind of pro-family. These are just throwaway lines.
Is it a good game? Are you enjoying it? Okay.
More stopped. I'm loving it.
I said on my stream, I think there's nothing broken about it. It functions perfectly well. The gameplay isn't interesting enough to me, and I just wasn't. I didn't buy the sort of the character. I don't want to go into some fucking rant about whether or not I think that Hugh is. I just didn't find he was reacting to the situation in ways that I thought would make more sense. I didn't think his reaction to losing his team was very good either. It didn't seem to come up enough. He kind of, I felt like, bumps into treating her as borderline his kid pretty quickly. Like it takes like 10 minutes, even though he knows she's a robot. And he doesn't seem to ask much about the scenario or the origin. It takes a while to get any questions start to go, because I know they want to pace the story out.
Yeah.
But I was just like, dude, I'd be so much more curious to figure things out. I would also just wonder what, like why in the world did they make a child robot? And I just want to know why. And potentially,
I explained that earlier. But
no. That's what I'm saying. It should be his POV, and he should really want to find that out, as well as like in a world where all the robots are actually trying to kill you right now, you'd have to wonder in case she might be manipulating you in some way. Because like the children's drawings and stuff. When I saw that getting shared online, I thought she was an actual kid. I didn't realize that she was a robot, because of course it's hard for me to sort of put together that she's able to say like, I am a unit, blah 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 from blah blah blah, blah, but simultaneously draws like a 6-year-old. But she's
she's had her memory wiped, and then when she's reactivated, she essentially just has the brain capacity of a 6-year-old.
Of a 6-year-old, okay.
But also, she can hack.
But she can hack. Yeah, she knows how robot functions, but from a BIOS perspective, I don't know which way you want to phrase it. She's kind of got the yeah.
But I was just for lack of a better way of describing it, I just wasn't buying it. So the story wasn't hooking me in, and then the mechanics were fine. And right now I've got more games than ever that I've got to not only play but on time. Because I want to do Resident Evil 2 a lot right now. But then I want to do that new Mouse PI game that came out, and then the James Bond game.
Yeah.
James Bond's coming out soon. which I'm very interested to see what that's about. But then it's also, I don't know if you saw the Lego Batman Arkham game.
That looks good.
That does look good. So
that actually looks really good.
It's a game I said to chat. It's like I probably would have completed Pragmata if it was 360 era and I just picked it up and was playing it. I'd probably go to the end. But right now it's like I got other stuff I want to play more, so I'm just gonna move on.
I'm about like I said, about 9 hours in. Story's getting to me. I'm finding the story really interesting. Certain things have happened in the game, which has made it a little bit more interesting. I won't say anything. And I'm kind of coming up. I think I'm next video that I'm doing, because 4 parts are up on my gaming channel right now. Go check them out at H3B Gaming. Yeah, it looks like I'm going into the Central Core next, which I think would probably be the
chat's
final.
Off. But what does Gary think? I haven't played the game, so I can't say I fully understand everything that's going on with the nuances of the argument because I didn't play the game. I just see. Listen, there's creepy people out there. There's creepy art. There's fucking cuties. There's shit like that out there. So
there is nothing at all in this game which in any way, shape, or form has that kind of vibe.
Okay.
Zilch. This relationship between the two characters has been presented as absolutely nothing but like a paternal relationship.
No, the only thing I would argue against is men only caring for their own children.
Well, this is why we said at the beginning that the people who are saying, well, this could be a bit, I think you're giving yourselves away. I think you're telling everyone what your fucking brain is functioning at. So
for me, it's just like, didn't you have that voice in your head that said, hey, maybe we don't express our perspective on this one? Maybe we just sit back and move on with our lives on this one.
There's that great line. You know that you can just shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's an option, man.
But here, let me go. In actual fact, this is the freaking scary one. Let me pull up J Long. Hold on, not that one. Let me pull up J Long. Oh, hold on. Tim Pool has responded, by the way.
I mean, this could be just a troll.
Yeah. Tim has said, Mary is correct in tendency. I think people are taking her point to some extreme end. What? I think she is taking her point to extreme end.
What the motivations behind that, I don't know, but she did. Yes.
Despite the community I would still argue women are substantially more baby crazy than men. And Mary is generally correct in his set. What's him?
This is just a completely different thing.
Yeah.
I guess I understand why he's doing this, but at the same time, it's like, sorry, mate, that's not what she said.
It's not what she said there, Tim. Yeah. But okay, nice try.
Listen, we all say stupid shit, just a matter of like, okay, maybe I said some stupid shit.
Kind of reminds me of the whole like plagiarism. No, it was a citation issue.
Yep.
Citation. Yes, a citation issue.
Citation, yeah.
Let me try and find the J Longbone. Oh, let's just get a J Longbone's account.
See, this was one of those circumstances where I'm seeing it all over my feed, and I'm like, I don't even care. So I'm not going to.
Here's the classic example in this day and age where we can't talk about the mechanics of the story. We instead have to have this insane conversation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And through people who aren't even fucking played the game and don't understand the context or anything anyway. But why have any context? You can just make up whatever fucking spicy shit you want through a singular image. Anyway, this child is clearly eye candy, is one thing that this guy says. By the way, he has pronouns in bio. So this guy posts, and by the way, 18,000 likes, but he's locked off replies after people are telling him that he's a raving pedophile. The character design creeps me out. Why does she look like a doll? She's a robot. Why is this blonde child with a blowout running around barefoot? Okay. I have not yet played the game. Is this expanded on in the plot? Well, yes, it is. Or is this just to be eye candy for creeps? Sir, come to my backyard. Have a look at my wood chipper. It's not working. I'm wondering if you could put your fucking head in and have a look for me, sir. Yeah. So that's the kind of fucking weirdos that are wanting to respond to this.
So that crossed your mind, huh, buddy?
Yeah. So you decided to share that with the world, eh?
Okay.
What's with like this game getting hit on hard for this when several games come out before that could have been hit on hard for this?
Do you know what? I think it's because it's I think part of it is because it's I think positive male role model. It's not a bad dad scenario. You talk about The Last of Us Part 2, and there's, Joel's, we would say is a good, he does the right thing to save Ellie. But, we have to also understand the hideous world that he exists in and the hideous stuff that he has to do that. Whereas this, we're not killing human beings.
Right.
We're blowing up robots.
Joel is kind of, the whole idea is he did some dubious shit before we meet him.
He did a lot of dubious shit before Ellie even came along. So, there's those sort of elements with that. This I find to just be a very, wholesome's the word. It's a very wholesome relationship that the two characters have. And it kind of, it's certainly evolving into a father-daughter aspect as the game goes on, and more so as she expresses that she wants to leave the moon, she wants to see Earth, she wants to see all these things, she wants to do them with you. So there is this very sort of paternal aspect, and it's a positive one, and I think there's a bunch of pronouns in bios that don't like that. There's been fucking trans people going on about how this is fucking like erasure of trans children and shit like that. It's just like, what the fuck is going on with these utter weirdos? But I think it's a very positive kind of family vibe, and weirdos don't like that. They don't like that.
How's your weekend?
Dude nearly wheezed up a lung there.
Childless, Gary. Childless. Playing Pragmata and having a really good time, actually. That's what the weekend was. Righty ho. Any major stuff? I mean, we've got the Daredevil and the
CinemaCon. I mean, I got a video coming out. A lot of people have talked about it, but I don't know if I want. My Time to Shine Hero is a Twitter account that in Asia that throws out a bunch of scoops. Some may be true, some might not be. Some are general. Just said that Robert Downey Jr. will continue playing.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Dr. Doom and Iron Man. That's really interesting.
Robert Downey Jr.
Really interesting.
That's weird because I heard he was done for a one film deal.
Well, okay, this was a one film deal, and I heard he was, oh boy, done playing one character. That's what I'll say. Done playing one character.
Robert Downey Jr. will keep playing Dr. Doom after Secret Wars, and not only that, but he'll also return as Tony Stark, not Iron Man, Tony Stark.
With the amount of money they are offering him, of course they would. And this kind of goes on. I talked about it a little bit yesterday. Our good friend Robert Meyer Burnett, follow me on this one. Our good friend Robert Meyer Burnett has read the script prior to the reshoots, and he says it's a banger, and I hope it is. I really hope it is. And he was responding to another. I'm not even going to pull it up. So a post on X that he basically said correct to, said, do these, and it's concerning Endgame having new footage and bridging it to Doomsday. And the post generally said, are these guys fucking stupid? Do they think that phase 4 and 5 doesn't matter just because Kevin Feige said it's a bridge? He didn't say it didn't matter. He didn't say it specifically, but it doesn't matter. Little to no threads that were left open in phase 4 and 5 will be answered in Doomsday. And if they are, Mahler, it will be in a sentence. So big plot threads that they set up, like Arishem coming back to judge the fucking world. I don't think that gets mentioned at all. I don't think anything Eternals gets mentioned at all. No Black Knight, no Blade, which you remember were a stinger. How about Sharon Carter? Do you remember the Sharon Carter stinger, Mahler? From Falcon and Winter Soldier?
Yeah. They're like, she's evil.
She's the power broker.
Yeah,
she's the power broker. Where's that going to go? What about Harry Styles as Star Fox? Where are the new Guardians of the Galaxy? Where is Monica Rambeau, who was trapped after the Marvels with Beast? Are they going to wrap any of this? Is any of this stuff going to get mentioned? Oh, by the way, Captain Marvel's missing. Both Captain Marvels are missing. I don't know if Miss Marvel's going to be in it or not, but She-Hulk is missing. So there's some major characters from phase 4 and 5 who are not going to show up. As a matter of fact, no character that was just in a D+ series will show up in Avengers Doomsday. There will only movie characters show up, and it's not going to be everybody. They are going to wipe aside phase 4 and 5. It's going to be the most useless thing. There'll be no female Silver Surfer. They're not going to bring up Galactus, none of this shit. And as far as I know, Secret Wars is going to take place on Battleworld, because they, at the end of Doomsday, they construct Battleworld. So all the worlds are gone, right? So I don't know exactly what happens in Secret Wars. I know most of what happens in Doomsday. But somebody going, they're just being stupid. Of course, they're going to cover phase 4 and 5 were important. Sure, you're going to have a bunch of characters from phase 4 and 5. If you watch Endgame, even with the new footage, and go right to Doomsday, you're going to go, where in the fuck did all these people come from? And there will be no context. And whatever they, so this is Disney, Marvel, and Kevin Feige admitting failure. They have said it internally. This is why they made the change. If phase 4 and 5 were doing well, they wouldn't have backed up the Brinks truck to bring back fucking Robert Downey Jr. And we don't even know what Chris Evans make. I bet you it's not cheap. I don't think Chris Evans is working for scale. Okay.
No.
So I'm guessing they had to pay him $30 million to come back. 30, 40 million, because Robert Downey Jr. is making a reported
at least 2025.
At least 25 million. Robert Downey Jr. is going to make upwards of 100 million for both movies. $100 million. The Russos are getting $80 million for both movies. And that's not counting whatever they make on the back end and everything. So everything's riding on this movie. They are telling people that the MCU and in phase 4 and 5 don't really fucking matter at all. That's exactly what they're saying. They don't.
They're meaningless because they were going down one track, which was pretty shitty anyway. And then when Jonathan Majors was got rid of, they had nothing anyway. It was meandering as it was. Never mind having Kang in the council.
They set up Kang. Okay, is Kang going to get mentioned in Doomsday? I forgot to ask RMB. He's probably, or are they going to say, "Oh, we dealt with that in What If season 3"? Isn't that where they kill the Council of Kangs in What If season 3?
It's mentioned in What If season 3 that the Council of Kangs was defeated by, I think, Captain Marvel. I think that was mentioned, but it was mentioned in season 3 as like a throwaway.
Yeah, and you're not going to have core. Go on, Muller.
Everyone knows what's going on. It's like they got to get rid of it. Majors is out, so it's like, But the reality is, like, they got to actually account for the story, and then Feige's basically like, no, we don't.
No,
like, okay.
That's the whole point. Is they're reading it literally, right? He didn't literally say that they don't care about phase 4 and 5. Well, he's not going to come out and say that, but they don't. They really don't. I've talked to people who said, "Oh no, we totally fucked that up," and they are trying to change. They just, I don't think they can. I get into it in my video that comes out later today. But yeah, they
dude, just imagine if there hadn't been a single Marvel movie since Endgame, and then boom, this was the one.
What
the
sucks
impact
is
that it would have.
I know. The guy, one of the guys I talked to at Marvel was part of those layoffs. So kind of a bummer. He's no longer at Marvel, but feels a lot more free to talk about stuff now. So I'll get more. But he was the one, and like, listen, he's the one who told me that Wonder Man, he loved Wonder Man. He loved Doctor Strange Mom. So he's a fan. Like he's there. He's a fan. And he's the one who was telling me everybody hates Captain America 4. Everybody hates Ironheart. It's a complete embarrassment. We don't want to release it, but we have to. Like, and it's funny seeing the critics going, well, Marvel's really behind this shit. And Kevin Feige's out there going, we loved Ironheart. They fucking hated it.
They didn't.
They hated it. They knew it was shit, and they had to deal with it because Ryan Coogler was attached as an EP. So they had to go through with it.
My contact was at that Marvel party at the New York Comic Con.
Yeah.
Before the Marvels came out, and they said that they were just openly laughing about the Marvels and how fucking bad it was. And then you had the philosophy was the skate. Oh, we need to skate quick over thin ice.
Yeah,
that's why they cut 45 fucking minutes off the original runtime, which is going to be 2 hours and 5 minutes, whatever. And they fucking cut it right down to like 1 minute 20. So is it 1 minute 26 or 29 of actual film? Because they just needed it to get it over. They knew it was
going to be a longer movie.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I remember you telling me that. And you know, it's funny watching this stuff play out. And no, we can't say who it is because that person wants to work again somewhere in Hollywood.
Yeah.
But it just bringing it back to Robert Downey Jr. returning. I think that is a great possibility. When they we're not going to be getting a hard reboot, which is what they need to do. This is the end of the MCU. So Doomsday and Secret Wars is the end of the MCU as we know it. Then they're going to carry on with a new world, we'll say, that will probably, and this is all from the comics too. They're going to combine a bunch of stuff and we're going to carry on with a new world, but it's who are they going to bring back? Who are they going to keep? How are they going to cast the X-Men? Do they recast Captain America or do they continue with Sam Wilson?
I just want Shang-Chi to
die horribly. Oh, you want? Oh, I thought you said I just want
the movie
too.
I want that movie.
You never know.
Talking to two? Don't you want a trilogy? Oh man.
Oh, dude, a girl can dream.
An anthology, a saga,
a quadrilogy.
Well, they need to recast all the main characters. That's what they need to do, and they're not going to do that. So I don't know.
I saw that tweet that went pretty viral of responding to the whole we're adding things into the re-release of Endgame that'll act as a bridge to Doomsday, and it's like a bridge to Doomsday. Isn't that what phases 4 or 5 were? Oh, well, I also really hate that, by the way. This whole hey, if you want to see how this is basically the film between Endgame and Doomsday, you got to go watch Endgame again.
You have to watch Endgame again with new footage to bridge it.
And what kind of new footage are we talking about here? Like a fucking after credits scene? Is it new footage or is it just repurposed old footage? Like, what are we doing? What's going on? And I don't know if this should be legal. It's kind of gross. We're putting our old movie back out and we're going to add some stuff in there that's to do with the new one to get you to go see it.
But I can't think of a thing that doesn't say we fucked up more than this.
Absolutely.
They absolutely know they fucked up. Okay. They just know. And anybody trying to, and they wasted your time. Anybody who watched phase 4 and 5, they wasted your fucking time.
Was it? How many movies were there in phase 4 and 5?
Okay. I've done the numbers for my video. So if we discount specials and animated shows.
Yeah.
Movies and TV shows combined that are series, it's 31.
And you can just throw them all away.
And you can just toss them.
Yeah, it's okay. Could 10 minutes extra footage. We'll take care of all of that.
And to be more specific, it's like you release movie, and then you're like 5 years later, now we're releasing a different version with all different seeds that you need to go see again in order to see the next movie. It's like, when the fuck were we allowing this to happen? It feels like a video game that went through years of patches, but whereas you can keep playing that game to your heart's content for as long as you want, whenever you want, you have to pay again to do this one. I just don't like it. I think it's gross. And the fact that we have no idea how much new footage there even is.
Yeah. I think they they have enough on the cutting room floor to put stuff together. But I think they would just record new footage. Didn't the Russos direct the stinger at the end of Thunderbolts?
Yes.
So, I mean, you do a couple of days of principal. I doubt it's going to be much, but it'll probably be just Steve Rogers afterwards, like a flashback with Steve Rogers with
Peggy,
with Pegger Carter, and
I mean, it is kind of hilarious, right? Because
that was her name from What If, because they made her look like a dude. Pegger Carter.
They're obviously playing with the idea of like, yes, we always knew that Cap making that decision would cause ripples through the universe. Like, no, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
No.
And it was a criticism that a lot of us ran with immediately going, this is so out of character for Captain America. He would never fucking do this, like ever.
Look, he was so riddled with fucking dementia and Alzheimer's at the end. Gave his shield to a black guy.
He did. He gave his shield to the wrong guy. And he even called him Bucky. He's all here, Bucky.
Yeah, and Sam Wilson's just like, I ain't giving up. I ain't fucking giving this shit up.
Oh my God.
Wonderful.
I was going over a string of just every you try to hit every beat of every show that they did and what's the most one or two most cringe things about it. And I had a treasure trove to pick from each show. And I had to pick the best two, right? It was a little difficult because there's so much shit from D+ that they've set up that the list just the list off the top of my head of unanswered plot threads. When it got to 20, I kind of gave up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't care. There's nothing that I've seen in phase 4 and 5 worth giving a shit about, apart from when I say give a shit about it, there was some cutesy stuff with No Way Home, but in terms of Charlize Theron turning up at the end of Doctor Strange for the second end credit scene, which kind of complete and utterly made the previous end credit scene moments ago redundant. It just I don't give a fuck about Charlize fucking Theron going through a portal going, go with me, Doctor Strange. We gotta do no, fuck off. Go trans another child, you fucking freak. Or anything like nothing.
Well, yeah.
At the end of Eternals, do I give a fucking shit? There's
he's not
nobody's
in.
talking about the Guardian anymore.
How is Doctor Strange not in Doomsday? He was going into an incursion at the end of his movie, and this thing's about incursions. And he's going to be sitting out the first one. He's going to be in Secret War. I think everybody's going to be in Secret War. But
it's going to be so exciting to see Clea. Yeah. Let's do it.
Charlize Theron.
Whatever. Okay, let's get into Soups. There's a shit ton of. Soul Eater Ty with a $10 says, Dumbledore watched James naked Patronus fly away. And as his
where are we going here?
Silvery glowing cheeks faded back to Snape, and his eyes were full of tears. After all this time, always, said black gay Snape. Okay. Soul Eater Ty with a $5. Black Snape uses racist victism as his get out of trouble card. If that doesn't work, he just blames it on Mauler.
Oh.
Go Go for broke with the $5 is smaller. What's better, Fargate season 7 or Mr. Frog season 7?
I think Charlie had said you got to skip a lot of seasons in Mr. Frog to get to the good stuff. Fargate season 7, they'd lost a lot of their identity at that point, but you had such great characters, you know. So it kind of
rallies at the end, you know. But yeah. it's not too dissimilar to Buffy season 7.
Yes.
Okay.
Gary Jones with the €5 says, do you think Elliot Page will return as Kitty Pryde in Doomsday? They'll return as dog pack instead of Kitty Pryde.
I'll give you that one, buddy.
Thank you. I was reaching, but I might have just got
a reach around. It works. It works.
So Uncivilized with the $2 says, thoughts on Last Bender animated movie leak? Don't know. Don't care.
Plug your leaks.
Yeah.
Ian Corral with a $10 says, Gabby, I know you haven't finished Stargate or SG-1 yet, but you have to see and use clips from their 200th episode. There's one scene in particular that you'll get a kick out of.
Absolutely. There's you'll once I see more Stargate, you will see more clips entering my videos. I do that all the time when I'm watching something. Even if I'm rewatching something, like Buffy clips will show up, or Clarkson's farm clips will show up. There's a lot of clips you can use from Buffy. I'm rewatching season 1 as we speak. I mean, not the second, but
you know, I was going to say, well, can you pay attention?
There's a moment, I can't remember if it's season 1 or season 2. I think it's season 1 of Angel, where you remember that girl who's got telekinesis, Gary?
Yep.
And Wolfram and Hart trying to sort of get her early so they can use her as like a weapon sort of thing. And Lila's working on her, and she says, "You're special, Bethany, and not in the retarded kind of way." That clip makes an appearance in my Marvel video. Of course.
Oh, good. Mahler.
Yes.
What's the first Marvel Comics reference in Buffy?
Oh man, there's because fucking I know, because I recently went through. There's like 4 in season 1.
Yeah. Unless I forgot.
It's not Spider-Man, because I remember knowing Spider-Man comes in like it's the 4th reference. They who is it?
Human Torch. It's in the 3rd episode.
Remember the context?
Xander was sitting down talking about, what was the 3rd episode title again? I just watched it last night. It was
The Witch.
It's The Witch. And the girl in the class caught on fire. So the reference was that he talked about it's a Human Torch, except I'm trying to note things down.
No, same.
Season 1's a little rough to get a lot out of. Just finished Teacher's Pet last night.
That's like one of the worst episodes.
It's fucking terrible, and I love it. Giant fucking.
I have got no problem with Teacher's Pet at all.
Well, she's hot. She's very hot when she's a human.
Yeah.
But when they turn her into a praying mantis and they have to keep it all dark, it is just fucking terrible. And you gotta think,
there is that moment where Buffy's got to kill her with like a machete or whatever.
Yeah,
and they clearly were like, this will look awful if we do it regularly, so we'll show the silhouette. And it ends up looking kind of okay. Like as
it does. That's like the one part that worked, because the rest of the time it's just Xander and that other dude in the cage screaming, and like the paper mache. It was like a Doctor Who villain, you know. It's like, it's so funny. I was laughing so hard.
Bite my head off.
But you know what makes it work? The characters are still so good so early on, and Willow being like genuinely worried about Xander. It's like, it's good stuff. There's still good stuff in there.
Piston with a €6 says, yeah, that's valid. Okay, I guess I'll take the L on that. Nerd draw dick after being sentenced to 4 years in prison. What's your biggest L of your life?
Dude, I mean, that's literally what I did. I even signed a piece of paper saying, I'll take the L on this one. My bad.
Okay, I accept your term. Captain Bucky O'Hare with a £10 says Doctor Strange can't be in Doomsday. If he was, he'd have to explain why, after he looked into every future in Infinity War, he never warned anyone about Kang, Doom, or Dave Filoni.
Especially the Dave Filoni.
Especially, yeah, that's the big one.
But if you look at like all the franchises that are like, they're just in tatters right now. Like even Lord of the Rings is not in a good place.
No.
Like even the war, like the fucking Hunt for Gollum shit is just terrible. It's a terrible fucking idea.
If that rolls out, as well as whatever fucking other movie, the other seasons of Rings of Power, I was saying this on a stream, so it's really fucking sad, but eventually when you're like, new Lord of the Rings project, it'll be the same sort of feeling as new Star Wars project. Be like,
yeah. I just want to say that with all the stuff in complete tatters and kind of warn people in my video, I do give Marvel a little credit for at least kind of trying to fix things. I'm not saying it's going to work. I don't think it's going to work, but at least they said, wow, we kind of fucked up.
I get what you're saying.
31 projects later.
After 31 projects. I mean, it only took them 31 projects and failing miserably and losing tons of money. That's all it took.
I get what you're saying, but like, how much does it make a difference if you know for a fact it's not that they're like, guys, we need to make better stories and we need to, you know, work better with our audience versus, guys, we need to do some of these things that makes us more money because, oh my God, we're losing money.
That's, I mean, hopefully the point I get across is you could recognize it all day long, but it's not even a matter of willingness to fix a problem. I don't think they know how.
Correct.
Yeah. Eric K. Mod with a $5 says, when Spider-Man kicks the Punisher out of the van, ripping the seat out, it would take over 200,000 pounds of force to break the seat out. Spidey killed him.
Oh.
Well, yeah.
And Eric strangely knows this stuff off the top of his head, so I mean, I'm not going to question it at all.
Well, I saw it in the trailer. When he kicked him in the through trailer, I was just like, well, he's dead in real life. You know, you just do that.
Yeah. But there's a giant purple guy in the world, so physics don't matter.
Idiot.
That's a straw man, Gary.
It's a purple man.
There's nothing wrong with men and straw.
And
straws and yes.
What if it's a purple straw man?
Scarecrows race bigger, whatever. Kund with a 65 Swedish says, I'm too scared to admit this on EFAP, but I've never seen an episode of The Simpsons. Sorry, Fringy.
Okay, there's a lot.
One, it's okay, and two, you're in a good place in the sense of you got loads of funny shit to watch if you ever want to.
When did it stop being good, Mahler? What's your point?
There are two answers to this question. One is once you lose the Golden Age writers, which is end of season 8.
Yep.
But the other answer is they continue to be plenty of really good funny episodes, but it fades. The season you'll eventually notice at some point, like, wait, this isn't as funny as it used to be. And it's like, yeah.
Yeah, I dipped at 10.
Is it still going? Or they stopped?
Yeah. They're doing another movie as well. But no, a lot of conventional advice is stop at 8, but like some of my favorite moments are still, they go as far as about season 12, probably at maximum.
Yeah. Crypto dude with a $50 super chat. What's up, fellas? You guys ever catch the Stargate Atlantis series? Good watch. Starts a little slow, but ramps up pretty quick. I never watched Atlantis, just the main.
I will watch it.
That's the main. That's Robert Carlyle, isn't it? Atlantis with Jason Somoza.
Just to address something I saw like an hour ago in the chat. Sorry. You can rewind it. I'm wearing a Tesla hat because it was the closest one to my bed when I got up because I was up till 3 a.m. editing. This is also the one I wore when I worked there. I can't say I'm a massive fan
he wore it during San Franciscan Pride
of Tesla at all, particularly because I worked there. And I've told the story that a buddy of mine, this was in Vegas. So a buddy of mine let me drive his Tesla Cybertruck, and he's all, do the driverless thing. Buddy. No. He'll laugh when he says that too, when he sees that. So So we put it in the driver mode, right? And I'm like, I'm not feeling good about this. I'm like, no. And he's all, it's cool. You could just hit a button right here and take over anytime you want. So I did it a little bit. I'm like, okay, it's taking the freeway a little bit good. And then because there's a bunch of construction, it takes us off the freeway going on the wrong way on a major highway. I see a line of fucking headlights. And luckily they're at a red light, dude, or we would have been dead. We would have been dead. So we're booking. I hit that fucking button. I'm like that. And like, I'm driving because everybody's drunk, by the way.
The irony.
So my wife is laughing through this. She's like, ha ha, good job, baby. You know, it's like, I'm like, we almost died. Like, what the fuck? So yeah, don't trust that fucking driverless function at all. At all. No, don't. It doesn't know. It still doesn't know the difference between like if you're near a white truck or white sky. It still has problems with that shit. Sorry, Elon. Lives are on the line.
Jeez.
Oh, and if your battery catches on fire, you're fucked, and it might not go out. I've also told the story in San Jose. There was an accident. The battery caught on fire.
It's turned from Stargate Atlantis to Gary shitting all over Teslas.
I just wanted to make sure I got my.
I just wanted to address a comment I saw an hour ago. It's been living with me.
Welcome to streaming with me. It did stick in my head a little bit.
I can't let this go. Sorry, we've all been there, bud. Don't worry.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. What are you judging me for? By the way, they couldn't put the fire out. That's it.
Kritosis has been a member for 40 months. Hell Real BBC. Thank you. Jeremy Snowden with a £5 says Alex Garland is adapting Elden Ring for A24, apparently. Not sure what to make of that. Probably going to be awful.
Yep.
At A24, yeah, A24 is just fucking pretentious films. Limited.
We have funding, but we're going to pretend to be independent.
I know, we're totally independent. We're part of Warner Brothers. Yeah. We're going to pretend to be independent. Some of this stuff is okay, but like most of it is just like two lesbians in a room talking over a table. It's very serious.
Two lesbians in a room, and there's a dildo on the table.
And there's the dildo on the table, and they talk about how the patriarchy.
Speaking of tables, though, if you haven't seen the coffee table, go watch the coffee table.
The coffee table, yeah.
Fucking dude. Spanish film.
Spanish film. You guys have seen that?
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, I watched that as well.
What did you like it?
I feel like are we gonna mention the premise, or are we?
No. I just no, not at all.
Well, it was.
I mean, like such a weird word to use for the movie, but you know what I mean.
It was engaging. It was.
Yes.
I was about to say, like, is it a spoiler to mention what feelings it gives you even at this point? Because of.
I would say so. Yeah, because I think it's like a masterclass in a word that I don't want to say.
Yeah.
And then the chat says it was shit and overhyped. Well, one person in the chat.
Whatever. I'll get back to you in an hour.
It is the duality of man. Okay.
Someone take down that comment for copyright. With
SG1 is the greatest thing ever. SG1 sucks. Babylon 5 is the greatest thing ever. Babylon 5 sucks. I love you.
Why do you hate Star Wars? Wait, what?
Why do you hate Star Wars? Dude, in my chat yesterday, I'm like, I was just kind of defending Brie, and I said, listen, Brie Larson's kind of shut her fucking pie hole. She's done what she's done. She's done. And everybody's like, you're going soft. You're the one who came up with MCU. It's like, God.
You've changed, Gary. You've changed. Snoopy Diz with the $20 says, I hear Capcom is killing it with their recent games, including Dead Space and Requiem Evil. I haven't played the former, but it felt Resident Evil 9 was bland. Member berries with no juice. I loved it. I know. How do you pro gamers feel about this? Hell Real BBC. Well, we've probably discussed this already throughout the course of the episode. We
Dad Space?
That's what they're calling Pragmata. Dad Space instead of
Dead
that's
Space. Kind of funny. That's
it's pretty good.
I understood that reference now.
But Pragmata's already sold 1 million copies in 2 days, which was fantastic. for a new IP. Great game. Resi 9, I loved Resi 9. I loved it. Well, I don't know if Maul is going to feel any difference when he actually plays Resident Evil 2 and
can already guarantee you I'll feel worse. I felt worse about Requiem after doing OGRE and remake. Because
yeah, but you don't get Raccoon City, you don't get the introductive relationship between him and.
Does Mila Jovovich show up?
No, she does not.
Man, fuck it.
That's
I don't
like
want any part of it.
I don't know why you want to give it points for just putting you back in there. Nothing substantive really happens. Leon has like a handful of lines. There's no like real reason to be there other than an insane nonsense contrivance. It's just member berries. We're hypercritical of berries on a lot of stuff.
There's loads of. I mean, the whole point was there's so many fucking hives that are all over Raccoon City. Is
Yeah, tell me about it.
Like the writers just wanted to get you back there for the reactions everyone gets. It's not
For real.
particularly meaningful.
Couldn't agree more.
And I think that if I get fully immersed in Leon's story and RE2 and Claire's, I'm only going to, in retrospect, be like, this is what they did with all of this history.
This is going to be good. It's going to be good, though, to see your reaction to Resident Evil 2 Original than Resident Evil 2 Remake. That's going to be an
I'm aware that there's a big old fight with fans over those two games as to whether or not the remake is the way it should be. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll say it doesn't change anything. In the original Resident Evil, the Claire playthrough is classed as the canonical one. And then in the remake, it's the Leon playthrough is now the canonical one.
Interesting.
So they switched that around. Kratos, sorry, go on.
Well, I was just going to say that the Resident Evil original I really liked, and then Resident Evil original remake I thought was fucking excellent. Like,
I know, I've been watching.
Absolutely.
I've been lurking and watching.
Right there with you, Mauler.
You can't even make jokes of it. That was 96 that game came out. You should have been playing it.
Yeah,
maybe I was.
No, well, hold on. When did you get out of prison?
How do you fucking know?
When
I
did
got
you get
out
of prison?
In 1993.
Right, well, you're so fucking gay. Kretosis with a 5 Canadian says,
because I got out of prison in 93. It wasn't the 18 years I lived in San Francisco.
Because you got out of prison and you didn't fall into a fucking PlayStation fucking world. That's why.
Dude, when I got out, like before I went in, there wasn't an internet. When I got out, there was an internet. So it felt like the entire fucking world changed. And I wasn't gone that long. I'm like, what the fuck happened?
And it took a long time for the internet to, well, I say a long time, but it took years for the internet to catch on.
No, I saw a buddy of mine playing Myst.
Oh, wow.
What's
MYST. Okay. Yeah. Still a classic.
No,
Kretosis
what made me gay was the 18 years I lived in San Francisco. Okay.
No, I think it was the 3 years in prison. Kretosis with a 5 Canadian. The 6th rule of acquisition: never allow family to stand in the way of opportunity. Amen. Amen.
Depends which family.
Pac-Man with a $5 says, what is your favorite thing you would never have checked out on your own but ended up doing so on a recommendation? Mine is probably Arcane Season 1. I got a good answer for this. I think. Fucking hell. I would say The Prestige.
Hey.
Because I had heard sort of like the spoilers from The Prestige. So I was like, there's no point even watching it because, they kind of gave the spoilers away. Well, I kind of got an idea at least anyway. I'd heard clones, right? That's what I'd heard. And then Morley convinced me to watch The Prestige, not just watch it, but watch it with him. So Morley and I, we had movie night together. It's one of the best dates of my life, by the way. He knows how to treat a gal. And we'd watch it and then I'd go pause and we'd pause and I'd kind of say, I think this is happening. And then Morley, because he wouldn't ruin it, he'd be just like, okay.
Interesting.
And then we'd carry on and we'd sort of do that a few times. And then it finished and we kind of discussed it. And it was great. It was a great night. It's good times.
In and among the bazillion super chats, right? The with different readouts and stuff, you'll get lots of different recommendations. I do make notes, and every once in a while, when I'm clearing up all my notes, I'm like, oh yeah, I saw these. They've got like 5, films or games or something people have recommended, and someone did randomly at some point say, "Look outside, you should see it." 'Cause it's like Lovecraft mixed with some other stuff, and I was like, "Yeah, okay, I'll make a note." And I saw the trailer, and I was like, "What the fuck? This looks interesting." And it was a throwaway. I was like, I'll play it on, I think, Halloween or early October, and then it ended up being my favorite game of that year. So it's very much one of those things where it's just like, holy fuck, I nearly could have completely missed that game, but because someone just randomly was just like, hey, you might like this, which goes to show some of our fans know us really well, don't they?
Yeah.
On taste, anyway.
I'm gonna be playing after I've done Pragmata, PI Mouse something or something.
Mouse PI, yeah, I want to play that as well. So
I've been told that's really good.
So is this fan recommendation or just in your
Just
life?
somebody recommending something to you that you wouldn't have checked out.
Buffy, my wife, Melissa.
Okay.
When Buffy first came out, I'm like, that's fucking gay.
I like how we got the reverse experience. I watched it because my family were watching it. There was no way I wasn't gonna. And then in school, they'd be like, "Dude, that's gay." I was like, "It's not though."
But no, then start dating somebody. They're like, "This is my favorite show." I'm like, "I'll totally watch it." Sure, yeah, let's go. And it was great. It's freaking great.
Mexi Rage with a $20 says, "Hell, boys. So I made 3 references, I guess, that Gary didn't catch, but I know as will because he knows how to treat a super chat. Rocky and Egg superior, selling product inferior, and now I give the super chat back to you, the streamer. I give the internet back to you. The streamers. Have fun." So that's Bane.
I missed that one. Sorry, Mexi Rage.
Yeah. So the last one is Bane from The Dark Knight Rises. Rocky and Egg Superior that's a Soundwave reference. Selling product inferior. So that's so got Soundwave, and then I give the super chat back to you. The streamers is Bane. There you go. Where's the third one though? It says 3. Because we know how to Rocky and Egg superior, selling product inferior. That's Soundwave on its own.
All I saw was Rocky and Egg, and I'm thinking, is it Rocky from Hail Mary and Egg from?
That's what I thought as well.
A Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
See, this is why he knows. Mexi Rage knows. He knows how my fucking brain works. And then the other one is Bane, but I don't see Have Fun. Let's Have Fun is the third reference. Unless I just think that's it. No, I see 2 there. I see 2. Ryan Welch has been a member for 44. Thank you, Ryan.
Rocky and Egg versus Grogu. Yeah, I get that part. I didn't get the other parts though.
Zeddy Boy with a unless he meant Rocky, unless the Rocky and Egg bit, which I would have imagined would be, it's got the Harry Styles.
Some Eggies sound good right now.
Yeah. Dude, fried eggs on toast, bit of Tom K on the top, salt and pepper.
What's Tom K?
Tomato ketchup.
Oh no, hot sauce.
Oh, you hot sauce, yeah.
Yeah, I hot
that
sauce.
Was, dude. Sorry, chat. I know. Now I'm fucking extending it. I don't care. When Gary came over to the UK and we all stayed at the hotel together, and not in the same room, mind you.
Are you sure?
That would be ridiculous.
At least that was the way it was booked. When we came down for breakfast in the morning, and Gary's just like, "Yeah, let's have a full English." And so he orders the full English. He asks the lady, "What's the full English?" And this is cool. By the way, I've got all this on film. Never seen. It's just personal recording. And then Gary, she's like, "What sauce do you want? Do you want tomato ketchup, brown sauce?" And then Gary's just like, "You got any hot sauce?" So you got any hot sauce? So he went off and got hot sauce for his full English breakfast.
And just smothered it.
Yeah.
And it was
But you tried black pudding, mate. You know,
did.
so like
yeah.
You know, that's cool.
English brekie's good.
Oh, it is. Zeddy Boy with a $5 says, Morley, Doug Walker recently made reviews of for all the Avengers movies. Would you consider doing an EFAP stream on his videos to prepare for Doomsday?
Probably not, though I did watch randomly his Avengers 2012 one. It is a fucking weird video, and it reminds me, I don't mean this to insult anyone in any way, but when I'm like, as I've mentioned, I want to do Avengers, and so I anticipated before I even began to write any kind of script, this thing will be long, because if you've ever watched that film with me, I say that as though that's a common occurrence, but genuinely I've watched it with like 7 different people in YouTube now, because I'm curious for everyone's thoughts on it, basically, and to talk about it with them. Then you'll know every line. I'm like, hey, did you think about how this is from it does this for like 10 years? So when I'm like, oh man, I don't know how long a video on this is going to be, and I still don't know, I'm still working on it. It's gonna be a fucking long video. The reason I'm explaining this is Nostalgia Critic's video on Avengers 2012. Let me just grab it. Which I think he's done it before. He's doing a lot of like retrospective-y things, I suppose. But because yeah, he's doing all of them. But basically, he'll like talk about, I don't know, fucking Loki's arrival, and then it'll skip over to like Black Widow and Hulk, and then it'll skip over to them arriving on the helicarrier, and I'm like, holy fuck, dude! Like, and it's not even it's not like a breakdown of the scene or anything. It's just like a joke that relates to something that's happening in the scene, the next scene. And I'm just like, these are considered reviews, and again, make whatever you want, however you want. It's just crazy that it's like, you know, Nostalgia Critic, he reviewed the Avengers. Like, did he?
Yeah, like, especially if you're doing retrospective, you're supposed to dive in deeper. You have access to more clips now because it's obviously been out. You have behind the scenes footage, so you have way more context, and that's what I look for, right? Avengers, I think a lot of people sleep on the Avengers on how great it is.
It's like really fucking good.
It is one of the top 3 comic book movies ever made.
And you know, he does like a 5-minute skit to begin the video and end it. So, and then like a summary of like some meta random comments of, did Avengers make or break superheroes, in the sense of, did it bring us into a new era that's great, or did it force everyone into a unified sort of sloppy pipe, blah blah blah? Which is, you know, there's a conversation to be had, but
sure,
whether or not you settle on either of those doesn't make Avengers anything less than awesome. So point being, it's just a surprise where it's like, oh, check out his coverage of the film. It's just like, dude, he like skips like the fucking half the movie and talks about random shit. It wouldn't make for very fun coverage, is what I'm saying.
Gotcha. Avengers is the best Avengers movie, like,
it is
by far.
Black Snake with a $5 says, anyone know where I could buy some milk? It's been 18 years and I'm still trying to get back to my 7 kids.
There's gonna be a
Black
spell
Snake.
to create milk, right?
Well, do you know, menthols? I don't know why that popped into my head, but menthol cigarettes were banned in the UK in 2020, and there's now a new law coming into the UK where you can only buy cigarettes at a certain age, and it's going up every year. So, you will not be able to buy cigarettes legally in the UK if you were born after 2009, I believe.
What? Okay, say that. Rewind.
The UK have now passing a law as regards to the sale of cigarettes to try and turn the UK into the smokeless society, and the price is going. The age of being able to purchase is going up. And then every year after that, it goes up another year. So if it's
they're
to be
trying
20,
to phase it out.
Yeah. So if you need to be 25 to buy cigarettes, the year later it's 26. The year later it's 27. The year later it's 28. So I think the way it's going is you cannot or will not be able to buy cigarettes legally if you were born after 2009.
I'm sure, you know what, that's going to get rid of all the cigarettes as that.
Oh, dude,
it will be gone after that, especially. All of the new people you have over in your country who smoke at the age of 9. So yeah, like good. It won't create a black market.
No.
So is weed still going to be legal? Is weed legal over there?
No, that's not legal over here.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh, so that's the whole premise of the gentleman. I was like, I thought it was before it was legal. Okay.
There's medical marijuana for
That's the
certain
first.
people. Yeah, but you can't just like go. We don't have like dispensaries for just a fancy getting some weed.
Okay.
That's called a drug dealer.
Have a bit of weed.
That's exactly what it's called.
and it's just going to be a legal drug dealer soon.
So, Snape can use a spell to like acquire some food, but they can't make it from scratch.
Or
Wizards
menthols.
can't just create or menthol. Well, or menthols.
Why? I don't even know why menthols were banned.
Because they don't like black people. To be clear. I mean, am I wrong, chat?
Why did you ban menthols? To get rid of the black people.
Yeah, that's it.
What? Gundy with a $5 says, "Hail Gary and Mauler and Az. Favorite Iron Maiden albums? Mine includes Killers 1981, Seventh Son 1988, and Brave New World 2000. R.I.P. Paul Diano. The Irons.
Yeah, Killers.
I don't have one. You know, I'm not going to bullshit you and say I have one, so I don't.
Brave New World and Power Slave, I think. There's probably going to be another one, but I'm fucking dry on my memories. Get all my bands and albums in place. But yeah, I like Iron Maiden.
Seventh Son is good too. Yeah.
Martino Simone with a 100 Swiss super
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted that to fully fade.
Okay.
I'm back. Good to see you back, Martino. He's been doing stuff in places. I don't know if I can say, so I don't want to say. But good to see you back, bud. Hope you're doing well. And thank you for fucking hundo.
Chad said that was a bit much.
You gotta calm down.
It's never a bit
You can see all the blood just filling his face up.
Gotta be careful at my age, you know. Gotta be careful at my age. Thank you, Martino. Love you, boo. Hey, Kira with a $5 says, when will Otterly Noah be on FNT? Doesn't matter.
Next week.
He will just steal his opinions from someone else.
It would be funny if like someone talks and he just says the exact same thing they said afterward, and then just like, yeah. You're like, yeah. Wait a minute, I hate you guys.
The same thing, but no.
How do you plagiarize an apology?
That's the funniest shit I've ever heard. You are plagiarizing your apology for a plagiarizing after
So good.
accusing people of being grifters who are technically dishonest by stealing other people's criticism of those grifters. It's like poetry. It rhymes.
It rhymes. Coops Girl has been a member for 47. Thank you. And Martino as well, gifting 2.
All right.
Sorry. I have mine on the megaphone. I'm going to do the rest of this stream. I'm the Mandalorian. Now you stop, baby Grogu.
Yeah.
Hello, derivative Jabba. I am derivative Boba Fett.
I will get you one day.
Guys, you're packing so much emotion in. You need to bring it down if you want to do Mandalorian.
Sorry,
I do this
bring it down
for the Fellowship.
I have a gay Jewish boyfriend.
I am Baby Yoda speaking to you. I spoke
20 Velthmans a day, and now I use this.
Maxi Rage.
How many Schlurpos do you have?
Oh, don't go there. Maxi Rage with a $5 says, also, if Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter are both good and successful, I think the smart move after the merger to then make a Mortal Kombat versus Street Fighter movie would be fun. Would be fun.
We'll see if I'm still worried about the Mortal Kombat movie if they've actually figured out what they're supposed to do yet. We'll see.
Comparatively, looking forward more to the Street Fighter one than the Mortal Kombat.
It looks like it knows what it's doing more.
Street Fighter trailer looks a little better. Hope they're both good. That would be neat.
It looks. I was going to tweet out the Street Fighter trailer looks terrible and I cannot fucking wait. But it's not terrible in a way that I think it looks bad. It's like terrible that I think they've just kind of like nailed every kind of like goof element of it. Like, we're not taking ourselves too seriously.
Earnestness in their goofy adaptation. And like, we're going to roll with this. We know it looks a little weird, but we love this and we're serious about it.
We're falling into it. Yeah.
That's what works for One Piece.
I cannot wait for. I'm just gutted. It's fucking October. It's coming out.
Yeah, at least something's coming out in October. We're still getting this. We're getting more releases this year than last year, and more. I don't want to say. I think we might get a few better films, but we definitely are getting things that are more interesting in good and bad ways this year than we did last year. But there's still like entire months where nothing's coming out. Like theaters are still screwed.
BMC CB has been a member for 37. Says thank you. Eric Brown's been a member for 33. Thank you, Eric Brown. Cole Hauser has been a member for 42. Says, hail, real BBC, as looks like Fortress Max is coming. Yeah, I saw your tweet. Bring that body on. I will take it.
Look at Cole Hauser doing the whole like, I'm going to push my arms up.
Push the biceps through with the...
He doesn't need to do that.
But at the same time, why not?
Why not? I mean, good point.
Plowtool with a $10 says plagiarism is my only joy in life. Grifflow Barons.
Barons.
Oh god, those
it really is, by the way. He made a lot of money and connections off it. So plagiarism was kind of awesome for him.
It works.
This is what I mean by like a cautionary tale. It's got to say, but the idea of you could steal someone's work. You can do this. Everyone can do it. You shouldn't do it. And even if you're tempted by the rewards, you shouldn't do it.
No, but my god, that it just reminds me how good that Boogie stream was.
Oh yeah.
Josh Kelsey slapping a 20 on the counter. Josh, thank you so much indeed, dude. Book of Grudges with a $10 says, when you guys are BSing backstage, you realize you can just do that live, right? It's not like we watch you for your incredible wit and razor intellect.
What?
Well, maybe more.
Book of Grudges, I am crushed to hear that. Okay.
Crushed. I totally agree with you. I am fucking retarded.
We can't stream, like, if we can be honest, basically I was talking with the guys about what clips we're using this week. Obviously going through a couple ones that we said are off limits. For example, the box of scraps one, not allowed to use that in a video this week. No video, the box of scraps ones.
Yeah, I took it out of my video.
Put it back in rotation in June, I think. For now, though, no box of scraps.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God, that Boogie stream was, those were the greatest. Blue Peril with a 45 months says, hail the trio Griftly. Thank you.
Yes.
Black Kane with $5 says, Mauler, you are a fraud. And I have it on good authority, an overweight Russian. Uh-oh. The GameCube is terrible because the disc looks like a chocolate cookie.
And you tried to eat it, didn't you?
That guy, Pissed Off Angry Gamer is what he's called. And he's like, the Nintendo shit cube is terrible. The game disc look amazing. Like chocolate chip cookie.
No. Oh, God, the GameCube. I love the GameCube.
And somehow your Russian accent was better than Yelena's.
I'm laughing because it's true.
I mean, I had a lot to
work with. She did look really good in those pictures recently. Carl Hauser, the two Canadians.
Those were AI.
Oh fuck!
I hate to burst your bubble on that.
Really?
One. She's still like she's not like unattractive. They just don't like I don't know, highlight that in any of the movies. Right, Florence Pugh.
Pew. Carl Hauser, the two Canadians, says, "Hail to the critical drinker." Hey, just because he goes on your show, look, I'm an afterthought now. I'm fucking afterthought.
I know. Like, look at us. We're just chopped.
Yeah,
liver.
I'm just fucking chopped liver now. Will you come on my show? I know you probably won't have the time. Yeah, I'll do your show, Carl Hauser. Goes on the fucking show. Oh man. Now it's just like, oh, I go critical drinkers. Fuck you. So what the? Come on, man. Come on, man. Exhausted Cyber with a $20 says, "Hey gents, have you gotten your Fans Toys long haul yet?"
Oh, I thought that was foot long haul.
Foot long. I'll get a foot long.
What's going on here?
After the show. Boom. Fans Toys long haul. Absolutely insanely good. By the way, insanely good. Beautiful, beautiful piece. 4 down, 2 to go, and then Devastator can be built. I think it's pretty neat. It is pretty fucking neat, dude. Also, since the Amazing Digital Circus finale is coming to theaters in June, any plans on checking it out or reviewing the series? Stay nerdy. I've never even heard of it.
I've heard of it. I've got no, not really a connection to it yet, but maybe someday. I don't know.
Tall, Dark, and Gruesome has been a member for 71 months. That is insane. Freaking sane. Dude, thank you. Mad Dog with a $5 says, "Do you guys think a Khazar adaptation would be cool in the Savage Land and Shana, the she-devil, be cool if they were portrayed as protecting it from people?" Sure.
Yeah,
whatever you say. Whatever you say. Marksman at 117B with a $10 says, "As I have a game for you to try. The Razor Form, made by an OG Halo developer, the same one who made the final survive level of Reach. Top-down shooter or flip to third person mid-combat or unleash Razor Form." Oh, okay. I'll look into it, dude. Look into it, dude. Abigail with a 38 months says, "For the distinguished Britons here, Gary, you have been knighted by Shad. What are the thoughts on Duncan Jones's Rogue Trooper film thing?" Never seen it.
Don't know.
Never. I don't know. I don't know if he's doing anything, whether he did his own thing. Don't know. I think the last Duncan Jones thing I saw was Warhammer. Warcraft, not Warhammer.
Yeah, I was gonna say what? No, I saw a little clip of it, but I didn't know if it was like a movie or I had no idea.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything about it. It's only because I just don't care about Star Wars, you know. I take it as a Star Wars thing, Rogue Trooper.
I didn't think so. I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Oh,
no.
I thought it was going to be a Star. I thought that's Star Wars when you said a Rogue Trooper. Okay, all right, I might have a little look then. Mexi Rage with the $2 says, "Why can't they ever argue the fucking point ever, man? Because they don't have an argument."
It's even if they did, right? And we tried to push this on our show. It's like if you come across people who you really do disagree with broadly, but they make one good point, even one, just admit it. It costs you nothing. But these people get it in their heads that like the second you give any deference to a person you're trying to crush, destroy, and sell to your audience as the worst person ever, like you know, it's all over if you suggest the idea that their brain could ever work in any scenario.
It's it's 2000 AD.
Yeah, I know. Chat's roasting the shit out of me.
It should.
It changes nothing to like we come. You know, broken clock is always what people resort to, but it's all right. But basically, the idea that they can't allow any of us to be right on anything ever makes them look even stupider because they'll just argue against every point possible. So they said, do you guys remember? I'm sure I told you about it when it happened, but years ago. But the dude who reacted to my Multiverse of Madness video live, and he couldn't find anything to disagree with in the first like 10 minutes, and he kept getting madder and madder. And then he went to the part with the lesbian mum planet, and he was panning through to see if I said anything like that lesbians are shit or something. He was just waiting, and he was like, "Come on, it's got to be something." It's just like, this is pathetic, man.
Mine's downstairs, Gary.
Finally got it.
Yeah, mine arrived a couple of days ago.
Yeah, this thing's dope.
Thank you, Morley. Tall, Dark, and Gruesome with a £5 says Hambly is going to Pamplona this summer to run with the bulls. He's into horns. He'll get punctured. Love you guys in chat. Sure, I'm sure I don't know what that means. Tyus Beck with a $2 says poor Simulu's show got cancelled after one season. Oh no, which show was that I'll never see? Luckfield with a $5 says Otley Noah, it doesn't matter if you steal so long as you're not attacking the people who are inherently wrong according to you and your own politics.
There's going to be an element of that probably in his head. Like if I steal videos that are shitting on people like as Gary himself, whatever, then it's you're doing a moral good in a way. His first reaction, and this is underrated as fuck, when someone said you stole my video, he said back in a tweet, this is really early on, seems like you're just like angry that I got more views with your perspective, basically. Like
wow, great comeback there, dude.
This is what I mean. Like, you can't trust a fucking word out of that guy's mouth. Like, someone else has put it this way at certain points, but he'll only lie as far as he thinks he needs to, and then it like springs holes in past lies, and he tells more lies to cover those, and it springs new holes, and he's just like, fuck. And it's like, you'll never get the truth. You'll only ever get pieces, and you have to put a story together. It's fucking pathetic.
Jake Foreman with a $10 says also a YouTuber / page called Nerd Club is stealing videos, clips, and thumbnails from smaller channels. He's been called out for stealing JW videos, art, and clips from YouTuber Shadows Lou.
I'm afraid I don't know this.
I'm not aware of this.
So is it like not transformative? It's just straight up theft?
Well, I'm not going to pretend this is an easy topic. It is with the Noah guy. It was very fucking obvious. But there are some, there are channels, and I think we're all okay with this, who clip like Real BBC, for example. And it's like, yeah, it's chill. But, it can be a bit weird if, say, for example, we did a 3-hour stream and then someone's like, Real BBC highlight where they discuss this, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Like,
yeah.
Well,
it's not so much. Then I'll take your revenue. Mr. Z Muffin has been a member for 20 months. For the sake of integrity, I'm letting you griffly bears know that I'll be funding my best life by ripping all your content. I identify as an otter. Oh,
okay.
Okay. Thank you.
No,
okay.
Don't worry. He doesn't steal the content of the people he hates. He steals the content of the people he really likes. What he does with the people he hates is copyright takedown for racism.
Oh.
It's all just insane.
Colin Walker with a $5 says Otter will be fine. He hired Gargula to make sure he comes off as honest. Okay.
Great.
Waiting for the asteroid with a $50 super chapter. Hey, Mola, I watched your EFAP on The Little Mermaid. Your reaction to the live action was hilarious. I forgot how bad it was. Michael is coming out Friday. I might buy the Fedora popcorn bucket. Love from Cali and hail the fellowship.
Glad you enjoyed. And yeah, it was a long time coming, but Little Mermaid EFAP movies is out. It's a direct comparison of the old and new, and it's the exact same vibe of us being really happy with the old one. The animation's awesome. The storytelling is top notch, talking about all the things we like. And then it's like, time to watch the new one, everybody. Oof.
Oh, dude, I just watched your the father video for the first time a couple of days ago.
Yeah, that's probably the most serious video I've ever made.
Damn, dude. All the feels. All the fucking incredible video. Incredible. DB with a £2 says, is FNT Real BBC going to be advertising oranges? I don't know. Well, I bet it tasted good. Let me know what you think.
Speaking of fucking whether or not you're stealing content, eh?
Yeah, speaking of stealing content. Fuck me. It's okay though. He's got a pass or something. Robert Hayes with a $5 says, what the heck? Why was the Street Fighter trailer kind of good? Why does it give me hopes? It just looks like fucking fun. It looks like a bucket load of fun. And I'm here for it. Crystal. Oh yeah, by the way, you know we fucking had a bit of whinge about Angry Joe last week, was it? I even backed that guy's Street Fighter campaign as well, you know. And I got the Street Fighter with the figures and everything, and the Street Fighter video board game that he made.
I don't know why he keeps surprising you guys with being angry when that's his whole thing. He's just angry at everything all the time.
I know. How dare you? How dare you do the right thing by me and also support me at the same time? But I don't like that you don't like what I like. Christold with a $20 says, hail, Gary Mauler and Az, you cutie. I know Vegas dates aren't confirmed, but does that mean the dates could be a different week than the first week of August? Don't want to jump the gun with booking. Lots of love, fellas. See you in Las Vegas. He's gone. Oh, there
I'm
he knows
here.
back.
I'm here. I got to go look. Okay, so the Star Trek convention is over the weekend of like this 7th, 8th, and 9th of August. So we would be there. I don't know yet. But chances are it'll be first week and we'd have the meetup prior. But that could change. That's why it's like I can give you a parameter of when the convention is happening, but we have to lock down the venue and get all that other stuff going. But I can give you like a, it's around that weekend. Before, after, I can't answer that yet. I wish I could.
Solomon Kane's been a member for 25 months. Thank you. Solomon Kibbs has been a member for 31 months. Thank you. And Mr. Gruland has been a member for 54. It says, in Crimson Desert, if your right hand goes up when searching with the lamp, the search function does not work and you have to reload the game to a save where your lamp works again. 130 hours in game. Bloody hell. That's a bummer. Fingers crossed that if that's a known issue, they'll patch it out. I'm in the weekend enjoyer with 20,000 ADR says, how's your guys' oranges going to be this weekend? I don't know. Let me know what you think.
So expressive.
Thank you. DBG Bella with a $2 says, thoughts on the Conjuring and Insidious franchises. Haven't seen a single one of them.
From what I've seen, very like lame horror. I hesitate to use the word slop, but it's just designed to be very mainstream applicable. It bores me, most of the stories in them, most of the characters in them. There's just nothing. No, it's annoying how well it works, right? Like low budget, but to just have a bunch of slow moving creepy angles, probably have a doll or a child or a fucking old lady who sits in a corner or lives in the walls, and then just nothing for an hour, and then people running around and screaming. I don't know. There's so many format elements to those series that I just don't have respect for them. I'm sorry.
There we go. Bashy Washy with a $50 super chatter. As the best grifter in the world, I love you so much. Me love you long time. Hope everything is great with you. Love you too, Bashiwashi. Hope everything's great with you, dude. Don't see you on the reg, so it's always nice when you pop in, bud. My beautiful Arabian prince. One day he might take me away from all of this. I don't know. The Vex Assist with the $5 says, I'm over here building my channel with work and personal opinions, editing videos with less than 200 subs, but all I need to do is steal content. Damn, man. Yeah.
That's all you need to do.
That's all you need to do. Get with the program.
Yeah.
Reno the Turk with the $2 is Mauler. Where's my RE2, you bastard?
I did. Well, yeah, it's coming. It's coming. I'm probably going to do a big old stream for it in theory at some point.
Okay.
It's really on the way, like within the month. Within the month for sure.
Okay.
Within the month for sure.
Corvo the Crow with the $5 says, Otter Boy getting confronted was giving me 1 HP Boogie vibes. Weasley little liar, dude.
He lies a lot. Yeah.
A lot.
A lotter.
A lot. Charlie Brown is a winner with a $10. Says, as I'm working with someone named Jaden this week, I have to stop myself from saying Jaden, oh my God, in your voice when I have to talk to him. Dude, do it. Just keep doing it and then wait for him to finally go, why'd you keep doing that?
Call him Gaiden.
Yeah, call him Gaiden. Call him Gay Klingon. Just all of it. And just see when his breaking point hits. It'd be funny. And record it and post it online and let Otter take it as content.
Yeah.
Colin Walker with a $2 says, as should veto Charles Dance clips for the year. Veto? No, look, we love Charles Dance. Don't want to veto anything from Charles Dance. He's got the right to appear on shitty Netflix movies.
He's it's like I said, I hope it's not his last appearance, which is the indication of why he's kind of allowed to be in anything now. He's in that part.
Exactly.
Well, that Batman Part 2 cast is pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, when I saw that, the only sad feeling I had was like, oh man, he's gonna get like 2 scenes.
I know.
He's gonna say hello, and that's about
but
it.
That cast looks like that is the most exciting cast of any superhero movie.
It's looking good. It's looking solid as fuck, man. I mean, I hope the movie's good, but the cast is solid as. All they need now is Florence Pugh. Ryan Paul with a $2 says, when is the FNT MCU ranking list? Of all the stuff?
That would be the longest FNT ever.
Would you do it by votes on the cast or?
Yeah, that's what we have a formula, right? So everybody would rank theirs. It would go into the formula, and then there would be the overall ranking. So it's not not each of us ranking it, because that would take a day.
Zam Zoltan with a 200. It's like 20 pence, you fuck. Hey, don't call us bald. Call him Mr. Clean. He'll feel proud of it. I mean, dude.
Closer to Doomsday, by the way. Sorry, didn't answer that question.
That's okay. It's always nice to feel clean. Yeah, I see you laughing in the chat, you fucking Argentinian cunt.
God.
Whoa.
We have a thing. We have a thing. All right? We have a thing. He fucking loves it. Fucking freak. Bashi Washi also gifting 10 memberships to the stream. Thank you, Bashi Washi. You're a fucking superstar. Love you. There he goes. Love you, man, in chat with a smiley face. The crispy jelly with a $5 says, it's too late. Look at me. I'm such an asshole. Utterly the regard. Oh.
So somebody said that if EFAP can do it, why can't FNT? EFAP is organized.
Dude,
okay.
That's
EFAP
organized autism.
As organized autism. They plan
I
things.
was there for that, actually. I remember you were there for the ranking.
Me.
I think you were, right?
I think, maybe.
It was the last anniversary, I want to say. It could be wrong. In any case, yeah, it does take a bit of time and a bit of work.
I was there for a bit. Yeah, I was there. Yeah, I was there for a little bit, but you're balls deep into it, or you just finished it. One of the two.
Well, usually you finish after your balls deep in something.
Yeah.
Usually.
I saw a great fucking thing today. It says the worst thing that you can ever hear when you're balls deep inside of her and she goes, "Go deeper."
Are you in yet?
Yeah, it's gotta hurt. It's gotta fucking hurt, that one. It's gotta hurt, that one. Go deeper. I can't. I literally can't.
Feel like I'm parking a motorcycle in a hangar, you know?
Take a 610 with the $5. Otley Noah is about as good as defending his theft as Vanilla Ice was when he claimed he didn't steal the Under Pressure based intro. Yeah. Axel Foley with a 5 Australian says, so far, Otley Noah's arc is better than Marvel, Star Wars, and Doctor Who combined. By the way, as afternoon tea back when I miss it. It's on hiatus for a while, so we shall see. We shall see. I'm pulling back my streaming to give myself more time to do other things. I'm stretching myself. I'd say too thin, but let's just be honest. Thin and me don't work together. A single guy cooking with the $2 says, you need better enemies. Maybe the enemy shop. Well, look, you're right. You know, you see something like that and you're like, that's like, what? Is that one of the biggest detractors we have? Shit. We gotta, you know, it's not good. It's not good. Let's go down the enemy store. See what we got.
It's right next to the memory store.
I don't know. I think iDubbbz is falling so deep that, I mean, but they're going to be engaged and be like, wait a minute, are we now punching down?
Is he broke now?
Gotta be right.
It's a weird one. I don't think he's had any like income really coming in for the last 2 years. And he's got a house which he's selling, but I don't know how much equity he's got in it, if he owns it outright, whether it's mortgaged to the eyeball, whatever. But he doesn't seem to be living his best fucking life right now. Snacks with a $5 says, have you seen Gumbo Wumbo's new Mumbo Jumbo video? Worth a watch. Anyway, see MCU next week, Tuesday.
You can't trust Grumbo Wumbo.
No.
He's a plagiarist.
The mediocre Joker with a $5 says, it's crazy how often people who call you grifters tend to be morally reprehensible. Yes.
I said this on the stream. They'll on one hand be like, you've destroyed the entire world by saying the Lego movie is a piece of shit. Meanwhile, they're like actually destroying people's lives. And in their head, almost they don't even see the issue. They're like, well, yeah.
They're in the wrong. It's them. Ashen Rose with a $20 says, hey, as my 8-year-old son loves Transformers and I want to buy him comic books, but I'm clueless. Where do I start? His faves are OP. His favorites are OP and Ironhide, Optimus Prime, and Ironhide. Loves the first movie in Transformers 1. If that helps, yes, I know you hated them.
The Marvel
Transformers
comics.
the movie. Yeah, no, Transformers the movie is amazing, by the way. Transformers 1, no, not had some. There were some ideas there, but anyway. I would, if you can, source out because it should be at your local comic book shop, or they might be able to get one in. Is the Transformers Compendium, and it has all the 80 comics from the Marvel Transformers run from the 80s, and then the UK carried it on with our own original stories. And it goes up to issue 330 something. So if you can get hold of a compendium, he would have. It's on Amazon. Somebody said it's on Amazon. So if you get yourself the Transformers compendium, it's got 330 odd stories, Transformers stories, and that will keep him, set. Absolutely set. And
the Marvel comics
stories
are perfect for that age. Absolutely perfect for that age.
Great for that age, and even growing, 9, 10, he'll grow even more to probably love them. So I think that's absolutely perfect. So apparently you can pick it up on Amazon now, or order it on Amazon. It comes out in May, so you can pre-order it. I've got my hard copies down there. It's amazing stuff. CladX with a $2 says, autism is my cross to Griftly Bear. Ministry of Wrong Think with a 35-month says, Will Fort just announce the once cancelled Coyote versus Acme is coming out? Will Fort just announced the once cancelled Coyote versus Acme is coming out. Okay.
Good.
Axel Foley with a 5 Australian says, I like how their idea of women ruling the world is they are just acting like dudes. If they ruled as women, we'd be fucked. Yeah, it's just it's just the masculinity, femininity switch. It's fucking dull as dishwater. Dreg Carnage with a $10 says, so he wakes up in a parallel universe where women are in charge of everything. That sounds like this universe. Yeah, does that mean Disney's run by good people now? Anyway, Nino Wesley with a $20 says, can't stop imagining Ortley as the good doctor from that club screaming, I am a YouTuber! I am a YouTuber! Take it as it's meant to be Otley. I don't know. Nordstrom with a 300 Serbian dinar says, how the fuck do you make a parody when real life is a parody of itself? This movie is just like the American Society of Magical Neighbors.
It is hard to make fun of the world sometimes.
Yeah, it does plenty on its own. Super Mastermind with a $2 says, Claude game demo. It was okay. Okay. Snacks with a $2 says, in Ladies First, can they actually define a woman? Well, that's just it. They're going to have to define a woman in that, aren't they?
That might get a little tricky for them.
Zan Zoltan with a 58-month membership says, loved Pragmata. Great game. I'm happy to have played this game. I'm right now on lunatic mode to get to the final achievement. Oh, nice. Nice. Snacks has been a member for 9 months. Thank you, Snacks. Apollo 536 with a $20 says, I am but a humble cartographer. I only ask for a great giant wall from which I can hang a great many maps on. Oh, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Gunnar with a membership for 12. Thank you, Gunnar. Gunnar with a 50 Norwegian says, Diana is played by a black woman. Very problematic, apparently. Corvo the Crow with a $5. Define woman for me, Mary. Exactly. Normal Man with a 10 Canadian. Mary needs to stop woman-splaining. Lariesha with a $2 says, as Miss Afternoon Tea with you on Sundays when's it coming back? It's on hiatus for a bit, dude. It's on hiatus for a bit. Imaguluis with a $20 says, it's not that I don't have paternal instincts, but playing this game makes me realize that there's more to life than just myself than myself's desires. By the way, I'm not an incel. I get laid. I swear I do. I have many hoes in my DMs.
I read that wrong at first. I thought it said, I get laid. I swear I do. I have many holes.
Hey, I have many holes. No. Wait, no, wait. Max Rowe with a £2 says, get Mary Morgan a copy of Silas Marner. Oh, God, that's a fucking name I haven't heard for a long time. Shit, man. Theron with a £2 says, A, insult to stepdads. I'm a stepdad of 16 years. I think she's getting pretty, well, she's not. She's getting absolutely fucking hammered on social media. Robo 96 with a £20 says, you see Charlize Theron getting pissy with Timothy Chalamet? Yes. Yeah. Saying one day AI could do his job, but it could never replace ballet, which it will easily do, which is bullshit because acting requires emotional range, whilst ballet is just movement, so way easier to copy.
Yeah, robots will have an easier time eventually copying ballet than, acting's going to be tougher, but it'll all get taken away eventually. It's such a weird thing to how to respond to, because for anybody who doesn't know, he says in the original quote that he has immense for the practices, for the skills, for the art, but ballet, he doesn't want movies to go that way, where they're kept alive by more niche audiences and they're just not the forefront of artistic expression. That's just an opinion that's totally neutral. and in response, all the people try to shit on him are doing the thing they say that he was doing, denigrating the craft. It's pretty weird for her to say oh, shut up, you'll be replaced soon enough. It's like, woman, that's your job too. That's what you do.
Yeah, this dude, there's no self-awareness here.
It's been bizarre. It felt like somewhat coordinated how much they went for him for that quote. I've never really understood it.
Well, the Hollywood's biggest twink just came out as straight, so I think they're mad with him.
There's a comic book store simulator game.
Yes,
there's a simulator for everything, dude.
Yes, DSP. I think Wage quit it on his first night.
Wage quit.
Yeah, it means he wasn't getting enough money, wasn't getting enough super chat. Yeah. So he wage quit instead of rage quit. Axel Foley with the 2 Australians says Death Stranding didn't have this kind of crap. No. And that's Kojima-san. Alan Mack with a £2 says a stepdad for 41 years. There you go. Ural Nookin Foots with a 25-month membership. Whimsical with a $5. It says, Gary, a game you'd like is Control. Its lore is inspired by X-Files, coast-to-coast AM/parallel dimension concepts. The sequel is out this summer.
Cool.
It's got a good rep as Control. Zan Zoltan with another fucking threepence, halfpenny. Says, just here to say, if you enjoy something, enjoy it. Stop thinking you need validation to play a game. Read a book, listen to a song. Hell, living. And remember, Twitter isn't real. Hell to the stream and chat. Well, yeah. I absolutely agree with you. I'll also say, by the way, that if Hassan Piker is saying the stuff that he's saying, then boy, your life's good. You're doing great. If he's saying stuff that he thinks is antithetical to you, you're doing good. You're doing real good. So keep going. Mars Bar with a $5 says, if Gary could get past the first door in The Witcher 3, has a paternal aspect with Geralt and Ciri. Big paternal aspect.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Bashiwashi.
A door. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, the Ciri Geralt thing is great. Yellow Flash with the $2 says, how's your weekend, guys? Liking.
Let me know what you think in the comments below.
Let me know in the comments below. What are all the oranges for? Fucking hell. Theos Primus with a $5 says, just started playing Expedition 33. Amazing game. Creativity and originality are not dead. Creativity and originality are not dead. No, and the reason why they left Ubisoft to create their own studio is they felt that they were being creatively stifled at Ubisoft, which is obvious because Ubisoft just make fucking slop. So, what do? They go away, they create the studio, and then boom, Expedition 33, one of the most original and interesting and showing you how you can still do turn-based combat in current day. It's fucking brilliant stuff.
Poor Versa.
Oh, dude. It's games. I thought I had PTSD at the end of that. It's just tragic. That game is so great though. Yeah.
Clarkson's Farm coming back June 3rd.
Yeah, it is.
It's very similar to Expedition 33.
It really, well, it's good. It's good storytelling. It's good character development.
Gmore,
have you caught up on it? As
no, I do you know what?
I need to watch it with you. I'll watch it with you.
Oh, okay. After do the X-Files, I'll do Clarkson Farm. I'll watch it. I'll be happy to do that. I'll have to watch the first episode again though, because I want to get everything fresh. G Mort with a £10 says there was a 2001 game called Ico. Dude, fucking loved it. Absolutely loved Ico. The whole premise of which is you're looking after a girl you encounter. Amazing puzzle-based adventure if you can find it. I would love to have the softback version that opened up, sealed. Can't find that fucking anywhere for love and the money. If you can, probably north of £1,000.
You played Shadow of the Colossus as well, right?
Yeah, same people. But yeah, I played Ico. I think I played the demo first. I think the demo came out in either one of the games or it came out in the PlayStation official magazine. But I played the demo. I was like, I gotta play this, and it's a beautiful game. Absolutely.
You played The Last Guardian?
No, I didn't play that. I heard it was really rough.
It's rocky. I got what they were trying to do. I just didn't have anywhere near as much fun with it. Shadow of the Colossus is like one of my favorite games of all time. Last Guardian's got some ideas that are neat in there, but I didn't have a huge amount of fun with it.
Dio Brando with a £2 says, "Where is the how is your weekend? Where is the how is your weekend joke from?" I think it's Saturday Night Live. I can't know.
Well, it's no joke. We're
I'm just asking. Yeah. Why do you think it's a joke?
It's got to be a joke.
Yeah, I'm being sincere.
Tell me what you think in the comments section below.
Yeah, let me know. Let me know what you think. But I bet it tasted good. BTC Wad with a 5 Canadian. RDJ's the dude playing the dude disguised as another dude. Yes, he is. Zan Zoltan going back to the 2000 arses. Thank you. At least that's 87 pence. You want to know why people started bothering with Pragmata on Twitter, Reddit? Because they never played the game. I have been playing Harvest Moon, Rune Factory games for over 20 years. And you can get married and have kids. But since they're not popular, no one cares. They are click hungry. They're also fucking mental. I am still puzzled as to why Pragmata was the game that broke.
Yeah, that's odd.
Yeah.
But
maybe because all the pedos wanted to fuck the kid. I don't know. Maybe that's what's broken them. Because they seem to be giving themselves away on socials. So, yeah. Make a note, guys. Make a note of the ones that are saying the very weird things. Cy Firan Reviews with a $5 says, Mary seems not to know the difference between wanting kids and being baby crazy. Men and women don't nurture the same way. Shame. She's cool on PCC. We all get whatever.
Go back to that one real quick.
Yeah, I'm not dismissing them. It's just like it's this baby crazy thing is like, to me, that's the falsehood within there. No one's going baby crazy. They're just enjoying the relationship between this man and a child, this paternal kind of relationship, this family kind of relationship that's developing between them. I often find that when you're dealing with these sort of crazies, they tend to be in some sort of like fetishistic fucking marketplace, and I think judging by what some of them have been saying, that they're there, and the kind of fetishistic marketplace that involves wood chippers.
Yeah. Well, again, if you can't judge the internet for doing what the internet does. These clips get around. People don't know the context. I just think, this is probably a prime example of why you should probably play the game
Yeah.
Or you talk about it, you know.
Taco about it.
Taco about it. Before you
most,
taco
yeah,
about it.
most of
Yeah, but I mean, it might just be, again, it could be a troll, just one bad take, whatever, you know. The internet will do what it does.
Hassan's a bag take machine, so.
Well, yes.
There you go. I don't watch Tim Pool myself. I have no interest. So I don't know what she's like on PCC, but my God, fucking retarded take here. Normal Man with a 10 Canadian says they should pull a Poochie and have Shang-Chi say, I must go now. My people need me. I'd watch that. I'd see that.
It'd be great, yeah.
Spiegel Czar with a 35 Czar says Doomsday probably has the most expensive background characters in history. Right?
That's a good point.
BMC CB with a $10 says, will there be a back end if there is no profit? Well, there's gonna be no. I can't see how they're gonna make a profit.
I think they just want to get people energized and back in the seats.
Everyone knows what's happening here. It's
Nobody.
It's like Marvel set a date for, hey, can we all have a chat about getting back into what we used to do, everybody? We'll show you all your favorite characters doing all your favorite things. How about that? And everyone is like,
No, nobody is getting back into something after 40 fucking movies. Stop.
No, but he said you
move on.
He said you can skip them. You can skip them.
Skip them all.
Obviously, the most hilarious thing is like whatever forward momentum this thing creates, it's gonna die the second that you go back to doing the shit you'd been doing. Like, I don't know, what's the plan, guys?
Exactly.
You gotta have radical change.
They do this, and then they announce Chang-Chi 2. Yeah, great stuff.
Well, Wonder Man season 2. We're still going to get a season 3 of Born Again. Nobody's watching that show.
Nope.
And then how else are you supposed to interpret the head of Marvel Studios coming out going, we're putting new footage on Endgame, so it will be a direct bridge to Doomsday. That doesn't mean you have to skip everything. Oh,
Yeah.
well, they're also bringing back Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr., who have been completely absent for the last 2 phases. How else can you interpret that?
The whole like Captain America, Steve Rogers will be the protagonist of this movie or whatever. It's like he hasn't been in it since they thought he was dead. Like, what do you mean?
And then Robert Downey Jr. is not playing Iron Man. Like, I mean, it's an obvious statement, but
yeah,
how are people going to take to him playing the villain?
Did you see the thing about his accent where Soups, the guy who didn't know what the Odyssey was, he said it was a British accent, and loads of people went crazy being like, they made Doomsday Doom British. And then it was other people like, I don't think he knows what accents are. Like,
yeah. Don't listen to this guy. It might be the same guy who said, did you know the Odyssey is like based on a story from 2000 years ago? Oh, it is. He's a 10-year-old.
He's not got a brain up there. It's all just he is the way they, when they use the word consumer, it's like that's what he is.
Yep.
Just eats all of the things that come out media wise and nothing happens. It just keeps going. Nom nom nom.
Nom nom nom. So we'll find out in 8 months, and I don't think they're going to drop the trailer soon. I think which I actually think is kind of smart. Like, get the hype going. There's the Lego trailer out there, the Lego version of it. But I remember Chris saying it's just like it's all right, the trailer's okay.
All right. Exciting stuff, isn't it? It's a brave new world out there.
They had to change that title. Remember, because
New World Order, right?
Yeah. Because they changed it from New World Order because that was taken by the conspiracy theorists, the alt-right.
Whoopsie daisy.
Oopsie boopsie doopsie.
Which was the whole reason they called it that in the first place, but then probably the retards in their era were just like, no, it's an alt-right dog whistle.
That's specifically what they said, why they changed the title. Like,
Josh Key with a $5 says, Battle World, are they going to rip off the end of Dragon Ball Blue reset?
I don't know. Yellow Flash could probably answer that question. By the way, I have to get this one in here. Next week would have been the finale of One Piece season 2.
Wow.
Yeah. Anybody talking about One Piece season 2 anymore?
No, it's gone. It's already vanished from the public.
And I thought it was pretty good.
Joffrey Epstein with the $5 says, first saw Noah on a live stream, 19th of November 2025, with Eric, the Where is the Love guy, responding to EFAT, plenty of cope on the hashtag Shellcast.
You'll find the bedfellows are always fucking hilarious. The way I describe it, like I said, is all of the rats are leaving the sinking ship that is utterly Noah. And when you stand at the doorway watching the rats come out, you're like, oh, it's you. Oh, and you. Oh, and you.
Alex Belfort with a $2 says his spy show got cancelled, so he should be free.
I don't know why he gets work.
Is that Simulu?
Yeah.
Well, the reason why he got cancelled is the guy's shit.
He is the worst casting in the MCU. He is. Like, if you look at the character he's based on, he's got no charisma whatsoever, and they treat him like crap in his own movie.
He had no agency in his own movie.
No.
Super Mastermind with a $5 says, will this year's NYCC Diamond Trailer Meeting
retailer meeting?
Okay, Diamond Retailer Meeting. Tell me to accept the woke stuff and to shut up. Did it work out?
No, it didn't, because David Gabriel. Remember, David Gabriel is the one who really. Okay, so retailers told him at a retailer summit in 16 or 17 that we're tired of all the gender and race swaps and all the woke stuff. It's not selling. Customers are revolting. This is affecting sales. It's affecting my bottom line. And he went out publicly and goes, well, apparently some retailers are just bigots. They don't like all of our changes. Right. And it made it, the way he made it sound, it was like he was kind of siding with the retailers. But if you just looked at the very obvious subtext of his statement, it was calling the retailers bigots. That's what he was doing. So that caused a firestorm, got him in trouble, got everybody in trouble, because you couldn't say shit like, God, it was like a nightmare world back then. So now he's fired. He was there for 20 something years. He's a guy I talked to. I remember when the conversation I had with him was like, now that we have the Disney sale, like, how is this going to affect the comic books? Are you going to start having the comic books reflect the movies or the other way around? And, after all his sales speak, he made it sound like, no, we really want the comics to reflect the films, which never really happened, right? It just never really happened. So he could have been just, saying something to get me to go away. But Marvel Comics got hit with layoffs. Marvel got hit with layoffs. They fired their entire effects department. And Diamond's no longer around. Diamond is being sold for parts. Diamond was doing shady things, in my opinion, while they were in bankruptcy and holding product that from people that they haven't paid them for yet. They were selling it out the fucking back door to like Ollie's and shit. Apparently, that's what they're accused of. So Diamond was always kind of shady. Always kind of shady. But like the comic book industry, the comic book retailing industry is pretty shady.
Gus with a membership for 26ers. Can't wait how they explain the missing events from the MCU era. It's going to be explained just like somehow Palpatine returned line in Soy Walker. I don't even think they'll mention it, to be honest with you. Carl Hauser with the 2 Canadians says, if Sam was truly black, he would have sold the shield. Yeah, we just didn't see that.
No, he didn't get his loan. He was pretty black in the show. They didn't give him a loan.
Yeah. He did,
even though he knows Pepper Potts.
And he got paid by the Avengers.
Like, you can get a fucking interview with Conan O'Brien and get a bunch of money, like on all the Tonight shows as Falcon. You know what I mean? Like,
he would have been one of the most famous people on the planet.
is so stupid. Write a book, for fuck's sake.
Write a book. Exactly. Write a book. One con appearance would have paid for that fucking boat. Okay. It was all for a boat.
Hasso Happer with a $10 says, you forget Az, he did give up the shield. He didn't want it until someone was actually going to. Yeah, he didn't want it until a white guy got it again. Then he went, "Now, got to get that back."
Yeah, yeah.
A white guy who, by the way, earned it.
Who earned it? He wasn't a medic. Okay, so remember, Sam Wilson was a medic. John Walker was out there, saw some combat. Also, he eventually takes the super soldier serum.
Yeah,
which is a little help. It's not Captain America is not the fucking Shield. It's not the Shield. Captain America is Steve Rogers. Okay?
Yeah,
but John Walker did nothing wrong, and it's the
John Walker did nothing wrong.
And it's the greatest example of writers not understanding their own character, and they're like trying to put him off as this horrible criminal who killed a terrorist who just killed his best friend.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate them doing that whole thing because it created the blood on the shield sort of reference of when the creators show you something and then they tell you what to feel about it, and you're like, no, I don't think I will.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And especially at the end, he was the most likable, interesting character, the most complex character in that entire fucking show, which has Bucky in it, for fuck's sake.
He wanted to help. They kept refusing his fucking help, trying to ditch him, get rid of it.
He had constant problems in his personal life and stuff. And then at the end, he did the right thing. And they still fucked him over.
Then he and Bucky team up and break the arm of a PTSD veteran. Right.
It's insane. I still can't believe that all happened.
It's crazy.
Dude.
Crazy.
They praised the terrorist, treated her like fucking Jesus.
Yeah.
She murdered people.
We got to stop calling them terrorists. What, the people who blowing people up for fear tactics?
The people who didn't
political game.
Yeah. So, in the nature of the death, there was a bomb, but not everybody died in the explosion. The rest died burning to death horribly. But man, we really got to feel bad that she didn't want to give up her free shit, which it's all over stuff.
Stuff, yeah. Possessions. Pop That Stags with a $5 says, hey everyone, this guy's nothing but a Filoni, a big fat Filoni. Christald with a $5 says, what was your opinion of making Willow from Buffy gay when you first watched it? I hated it. I mean, at the time, I didn't hate it at all. I thought it was quite interesting in as much as I mean, I was, I'm sort of like a similar age to them at the time. So it's just like you're all at uni and stuff like that, So it's kind of like you could understand how she might have been feeling, thought she's feeling one way, and then she goes to college and she feels a little bit, or
lesbian until graduation.
Yeah.
It was funny for me because I had a friend in our group who had the exact trajectory, was dating a couple guys, went okay, then they got to uni and they were like, oh shit, I think I like the other ones. And it's like,
we have a family member. Not going to say which side of the family.
The gay side.
Goes to a university in California. Goes full lesbo. Graduates. 2 kids, husband.
I know this. I went to school with a girl. We actually dated for a little bit at high school, and then the next time I met her, I was on semester break from uni, and I meet her at this party. We're all having old people from the school, from when we were at high school together. And we're having this party, and she says to me, she's just like, yeah, I went to uni. She went, and then I got a girlfriend, and then it's like no turning back since. And it's just like, I've been with her now for a couple of years. I'm like, okay, great, crazy. And then I think I went back to my hometown. I'm going to say like six years later or so. I was around about 28, I reckon. About 6 years later, I go back. and I bump into one of her friends. You know, you just like, oh, how's so and so, and how's so and so. And then I said, oh, how's so and so? And they go, oh, she's married, 3 kids. I'm like, what? I was like, last time I heard she was gay. You're like, nah. She's like, she went, met a guy, now married, 3 kids. Like,
a lug lesbian until graduation.
And they don't even have them kiss on screen until season 5. So they take their time with building the relationship. There's lots of saving each other's lives, helping each other with, you know, both the college stuff and if you remember, season 4 is where Willow breaks away from the friend group, and Tara's the one that's like actually there for her, sort of thing. Because there's a lot of the whole team gets torn apart in that season for the sake of like trying to make some points about how identity changes when you enter university. You have to decide if you're gonna follow a status quo or if you're gonna break out into a whole new version of yourself. And you know, they all team up back at the end. But yeah, Willow, they do foreshadow it as well in season 3. Willow notes that her vampire self is kind of gay, and then Buffy says, well, lucky the vampire version of yourself doesn't mean anything about who you are. And then Angel's like, actually, yeah. So
yeah, I remember that, because that was a bit fruity at the time, a bit cheeky at the time. And then it was massively hinted that no, that's probably her real.
Well, so what I love about the Buffy mechanics, and me and Gary are probably going to talk about this, is that the vampire version of you is oftentimes going to be a lot of traits that are in you, but are more controlled by your like inhibitions and consciousness and morality. So they're all unfettered. So the big one, for example, is like Angelus is one of the worst like torturers in the history of the universe. And so it's like, Angel doesn't like any of that, right? And you're like, well, like, you'll see it every once in a while. It'll come out. Of
course. That's why it's so reserved.
Well, and it's funny because people be like, does that part of Angelus influence Angel? It's like, no, you've got it backwards.
Yeah.
That part of Angel influences Angelus.
Bushin Ryu Cat with a $10 says, this is late about Pragmata to people bitching about the father-child dynamic and calling fatherless men pedos. What the fuck? As adopted a cat, he's like a father to his cat. He won't bonk her, her later. No, I'm a cat dad. I'm a dog dad. I'm an uncle. Like I said, I don't even understand this Pragmata nonsense. It's just bizarre, utterly bizarre. But like Gary said, the internet's fake and gay, and reality is a completely different kettle of fish. Thank goodness. Whimsical with a $5 says, Mola, do another War Arc movie and watch The Last Duel. It was great. I'm amazed it was a Ridley Scott movie given its recent efforts.
Yeah, maybe we'll have to do another War Arc at some point.
Snacks with a $2 says, in 93, Gary came out of prison. Euro Knockin' Furts has become a member. Thank you. You're a nerd. Zan Zoltan with 1,000 arses says, by the way, last super chat, did anyone see the animation videos from Crazy Boris that resume Resident Evil Requiem? I recommend it. It would be nice if you watch them on stream. What, steal his content? Sure.
Well, we can put a little thing at the beginning like, what? How did he do that?
What is the Requiem for? I bet it shot good. Let me know what you think. Boom.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Easy. That's sorted it. Reno the Turk with a $5 says, when I said we went on a date, he said he knows how to treat a lady, as became Reese Witherspoon and Mauler as Mark Wahlberg from Fear.
Oh, yeah.
Cal Soul has been a member for 7 months. Thank you, Cal Soul. Carl Hauser with a 5 Canadian. In Orlando, having pizza. There was no hot sauce. And then Gary looks at me with a stare. Dude, don't you have any hot sauce in your pocket? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Dude, I was at the Geeks and Gamers house. I needed some hot sauce on my pizza. I go to the one brother there, and he doesn't have fucking hot sauce in his pocket. I was told by Hillary Clinton that all black people have hot sauce all the time. Was she lying to me, Cole Hauser? So disappointed in you.
Who's the Californian guy? I hear from Gavin Newsom that that black people can't read.
If they can't read, then how do they get the hot sauce? How would they know?
I don't know. It's the colors, I guess, on the packaging. John Wayne with a $20 says passive entertainment is better than interactive entertainment. 3, 2, 1. Just sitting back and enjoying my popcorn.
There you go.
No.
Yes.
It's Dr. Gordo has been a member for 31 months. Thank you. Bo Madrigal with a $5 says oftentimes the loudest people are the dumbest people. As fuck it up.
He's quiet.
I think that was an insult.
Ban him.
Get him for racism. Copyright him.
Copyright him.
Hey, Az, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
When's afternoon tea coming back?
And don't be loud about it, okay?
It's on hiatus, Gary.
I just saw another super chat come through. So.
Okay. Rook taking Rooks has been a member for 25. Thank you. Kroom has been a member for 6. Thank you. Dave Poole has been a member for 38. Thank you. Fear the handler.
Oh god, my stomach hurts.
Fear the Hambly with a $10 says, my grift is under attack because Gary won't let me on FNT. Also, did you know deer are just giant dogs? I had to explain that to Dan. Check out Smelling Salt's brand Smelling Salt.
There's some lore in there. Deers are not giant dogs. Okay.
No.
But I think a Smelling Salt's brand Smelling Salts would be pretty good merch to go with, to be honest with you.
Larry's been a member for 52 months. Larry, thank you. Tall Dave for the $2 says, I want Warhammer so bad. What would you guys play? Oh, well, I mean, I'm Death Guard anyway. I'm Death Guard on Warhammer. So, boom. There you go.
Warhammer.
I'm the Grimblies.
Oh, I checked out a couple of videos that I tried to find hour-long videos that weren't AI, and I found a bunch of like, give me the overview of Warhammer, right? Just like, give me the what's going on. And it sounds so fucking cool. It does. It sounds like the coolest thing ever. And I'm like, I don't know where to start. I can't start.
Which bad guys do you want to play as?
Yeah. Right?
It's great stuff. Iron Bella with a $10 says, have you guys ever read Poison Elves? And if so, did you like it? Yes, I have. I loved it.
Yeah.
Pure 90s comics,
Totally.
but nothing like it going today, really. No, there isn't. Do you know what? I think I'm going to try and see if I can collect them. But I read that I met a girl at uni. She was into comics, which was the first girl I'd ever met that was into comics. And used to go around to her apartment when we were at uni, and we just used to like hang out and read comics. And she was massively into Poison
Shag,
maybe.
Okay,
and
leaving a big part out there, right?
She was massively into Poison Elves, so I just got to read all the Poison Elves, and it was fucking amazing stuff.
It's good. There's a lot of the indie 80s and 90s stuff was actually pretty fucking good. There wasn't as much of it.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah. The kind of offbeat, because I'd never read any offbeat stuff. That was the first time that I had not read DC. You know, I was just into my superheroes and my DC stuff, my Batman. Yep. So she kind of she opened my eyes to this, you know.
Now Perry asks an important question here, as are you sure it was a woman? Did you check the plumbing?
I'm just gonna say, if it wasn't, that is the best reconstructed vagina.
Like, as it's almost to the point now, he's like, if they do a good enough job, it's okay.
Yeah, so if it's good enough, work for me. The Gist with Jared with a $10 says, Mauler, I don't think you'd like Invincible. Season 1 is good, but storytelling goes downhill from there. Has its moments, but it's pretty overhyped, in my opinion, and I like the comic and show. Did you like it, Gary?
Invincible. But he's talking to Mahler, but he's asking me.
Well,
he's asking what you thought of the series, the first series. Excuse me, hiccup.
Who, me or Mahler?
No, I haven't seen it. He's a lot of people have recommended it to me, but this guy's saying I might not like it.
I don't think you'll like it.
His girlfriend is fucking annoying beyond.
I like season 1, dipped very early on in season 2 where I saw they were going, and a lot of people love the comic. I thought it was pretty good. Okay, pretty good. Never sold like off the shelf like crazy in my store, but yeah, not really.
Roland the Wretched with a membership for 19 months says, hello, Terry. It is your chance to pitch me to Gary for FNQ. I do a great Papua New Guinea accent. Love you, Terry, and make sure you're saving for Vegas. I'm not going to be at Vegas this year. I mean, next year, I don't know. Roland the Wretched wants to go on to Friday Night Tights, so make sure he
just ask me.
He never gets on.
Yeah, I'll string them on.
And Roland the Wretched with a $20 says, Gary, you need to stop this alien crap. This is escalating quickly, and now Ian's chat is blaming me for the missing scientists and continue to claim I am an alien. Just stop, for the love of God.
I've seen you in person, Roland the Wretched, and you get my vote for an alien in human skin. Ooh. I'm just going to say that.
Ooh.
Maybe you didn't wax your balls. Maybe your balls just came that way because it's part of your skin suit. Okay, Roland, you ever think about that?
Think about that. Steve Says with a £5 says, thanks to Az for his summary of Pragmata, as that sounds excellent. It's on my wish list. F the weirdos hating on the game. If you want to check out a bit of footage on my gaming channel at HVB Gaming, 4 parts are up, and they're all like 2.5 hours to 3.5 hours long each. So you got tons of gameplay and stuff to watch there. Tai giving a $1 super chat. Thank you, Tai. So what are you giggling at?
Roland is in there going, fucking hell, Gary.
Solely to tie with the $2 says, Gary, is Netflix Lucifer any good?
I didn't continue it when I went there. My wife did and said no.
Oh.
Ends badly.
Okay. Yeah, I watched it pre-Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
It's decent. It's okay. Some good ideas. But I never watched it post Netflix. Doctor or D Jangoon with a $2 says, hi, Az, are you related to Daz Black by any chance? No idea who they are, so sure.
All right.
The Planet Will with a $5 says, Gary, did you hear Benny interviewed a governor person and said that the newest UFO scientist to mysteriously die last week is due to a direct energy weapon?
Was that what? Who did he interview? Which governor?
Just as a government.
Was it Tim Burchett?
Well, it could just be government person, right?
Or government person. Okay.
This is government person, yeah.
I haven't seen that. I've heard the direct energy weapon stuff for a long time. We'll get into it in Forbidden Frontier.
Zanzoltan with a 500 arses says Bashiwashi wanted to ban me, so I got to use my pence. So he bans me. Banhammer Falls. I was your biggest cheapskate fan. He screams and falls into the void.
So much drama.
He's great. I love me fucking Zanzoltan. Jesus Davila has been a member for 51 months. It says smash that like button. Thank you, Jesus. Super Stubbs with the $5 says, Gary, I hear someone talk about One Piece every week. You.
It's me.
But it's always, I feel
guilty
bad.
as charged.
It's always like it happened. It's there.
Oh.
You know.
Dr. Schlurpo has been a member for 23 months. Thank you, Dr. Schlurpo. Malcolm Tucker with the 42 months. It's Men's Afternoon Tea coming back. It's on hiatus for a bit. And legalize adulthood with a $100 super chat. Thank you, Legalize Adulthood. Good to see you, Boo. Gary, do you have the Micronauts figures? Get off your fat duff and read that Simonson Thor I sent you for the spastics. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, I have Micronaut figures. I actually have an unopened box of Wave 1 from back in the day. Somebody,
dude, they are going to be worth something.
Somebody brought that into the comic store forever ago. So yeah, it's an unopened box.
Oh,
it's a couple bucks. It's worth a couple bucks.
Malcolm.
My God.
Just read that one.
Oh
my God, what the Fantastic Mr. Knox with a 5 Australian says, what are the oranges really for? I have no idea. Let me know what you think.
The Orange County Liberation Front. If you know, you know.
Jaywalker's been a member for 11 months. Thank you, Jaywalker. And Cole Rodriguez with a $5 says, Gary, if you want to get into Warhammer, YouTuber named Bricky has a few videos that give a basic rundown of the setting and main factions.
I might have seen that one.
Nice. And that's caught us up to date. Thank you very much indeed, everyone. Mola! Before we go, anything that you'd like to plug, sir?
Tomorrow at around 7 p.m. British time, there will be the release of the Resident Evil Requiem Supercut that contains like 6 playthroughs all comboed together from Mr. Joe Danger on the Moolah channel. And then
am I in there? Was I too enjoying myself?
No, you're in there. You got some funny this, that, and the other. The main spider, you'd like it, even if you don't agree.
Oh, of course I will. Of course I will. Of course I will.
Honestly, watching Platoon play that game was fucking hilarious. He hates it so much. It's just watching him deal with all these different things. So that'll be there tomorrow. And then after that, I want to say, I don't know, 2 hours after that finishes the premiere, me and Gary will be beginning our very first episodes of the new Borfy podcast that I'm not sure we have a name for yet.
We don't have a name, so we'll be.
You're going to have to name it on the first episode, okay? Top comment. We need help.
Yeah.
We don't want to opt for just the Watchers Council, you know? So that's probably the name of 10 podcasts at this point.
What time did we decide we're starting on that?
I want to say, did we say midnight British time?
Midnight British, which is what? What time is it now?
6 p.m. 6 hours.
3 hours and 10 minutes from now.
Okay, good. Perfect.
Oh.
Then
gives me enough time to finish season 1.
Open bar Thursday. No, I haven't finished it as well, but I will be. And then Saturday, I think, no promises, we may be doing round 2 of the Otterly Noah shit because I'm still collecting all of the insanity on that. So
and it's still going on.
And then if that happens, that means Sunday I will put out my Marvels video, which escapes copyright hell. So
good.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Plenty of stuff on the way. It's a bit different than my times where I say like, "Hey, there's nothing."
You were worried about the timing of that video, and I think it's perfect now, especially with all the discussion of phase 4 and 5 disappearing. I think it's perfect time. Just
we shall see what people think. It's not as simple as saying that movie sucks. There's some other stuff in there, some other bits and bobs.
How long is it?
3 hours and I want to say 3.5 hours. I think
that's a short.
It is a short, yeah.
Yeah. Gabby.
Got a video coming out in 40 minutes.
Ooh.
About Marvel.
Ooh.
And the events of CinemaCon and phase 4 and 5 and what's gonna happen and all that stuff. May have to add one more clip, Garrett, if you're out there listening. I was kind of thinking there might be a clip that we need to add in. Tony Stark was able to do all this with a bunch of scraps in a cave. I don't care what Mahler says.
In a cave with a bunch of scraps.
I cannot use that clip, dude. That's on the no-go.
No, I'm disgusted.
Dude. All of our channels will go down if you.
I don't care. You know what I did? I copied Mahler's Marvel's video word for word. That's all I did.
Wow.
And I just started it by going, "Tell me what you think."
I already know that video is going to be taken down in a few days for racism.
I hope so.
If you go to my content, if you go to like the content detection tab, all it is is real BBC clips. It's like one day, fucking go.
All right, yeah. So that video is coming up, and Garrett, if you are at that, listen, there is a clip I think we need to add real quick.
Snacks with a $2 says, "Let me know what you think." That's right. Fantastic Mr. Knox of the 5 Australian says, "My shorts are under attack. It's low effort." Oh my God. And fantastic Mr. Knox has also become a YouTube member. And Pre-Dawn Corpses with a $2 says, "Pooja, Winnie the Pooja. He's a botanist," he says for another 2. Yes, he's an orange connoisseur. That's who he is. Tomorrow, there should be a Rip and a Silverback on my channel. I'll let you know as things progress. Other than that, there'll be Pragmata Part 5, which might be the final part. Might be. I'm not too sure how close I am to the end. I think I'm reasonably close, but we'll see. We'll see. And fingers crossed if I can do it all, a video beforehand as well. So massive thank you to everyone who came to watch today. Mods, thank you very much for giving up your free time. Everyone who supercharged, remembered, gifted memberships, thank you for supporting the channel. We'll be back next week over on Gary's channel. Till then, you take care. Goodbye, Global.
Adios.